Konnichiwa.
Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
What is up, everybody? How we all doing today? So, from the city that's named after him, we got David Corona. What's happening, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing?
I had the umpire last week. Wasn't with us. Oh no!
Yeah,
Actually,
I did.
how'd your wife's surgery go?
Everything went good.
Good. Good to hear. From the dark side of the moon, we got Kenny. What's cracking?
Sorry, Kenny.
Now, from somewhere back east, now, folks, nobody's perfect. We got Spongy, the Eagles fan.
Hey, what's up, guys? I see Roberta next to me.
Dude, that ring has wings. I've never seen anything fruity.
It does have
that.
wings.
That's fruity.
And your name's Roberto, so.
We're gonna get one this year, Kenny.
Yeah.
Just because it's in your stadium. Maybe your stadium.
Now, I got someone else to bring in here, guys. Come on. Now that guy you hear about in the news, he is in fact that Florida man. We got Levi.
Yeah, anything on fire if you try hard enough.
Long time no see.
You ain't lying. That's actually why my power was out until about an hour ago.
That's David's motto in life. You can let anything on fire if you try hard enough.
They're like, oh,
no see there.
Up on this peak. I'm sitting there going, hold up. Like, there's no power lines up there. What are you guys doing?
It's the government.
I don't know.
You didn't bury all your power lines yet?
Man, South Carolina paid for that a long time ago, and it like a lot of course, a lot of people are, that's fucking stupid. That's not gonna. Meanwhile, the amount of money it's saved in hurricanes and all the power lines going down over the years.
Oh, but that's not what people care about.
Yeah, here in Florida, we still got ours above ground. David's out there with incinerator rounds in his shotgun.
Hey, I didn't do it. I was at work. It was actually some sort of car accident that caused it. So I don't know. I don't know all the details. That's just what I found when I went on the power company's website and said, "What in the heck is going on here?"
I've been there. I was actually one of the days I was leaving Allentown, Pennsylvania. I was up like at 3 a.m. getting ready to go to the airport, work and catch a flight. And I'm literally sitting there in the shower and fucking power goes out in our hotel. I'm like, what the fuck? I go look outside. I see a power pole like literally laying on top of a car. And then I guess the power, with it going out, it caused a short circuit in the boiler room of the hotel beside us and started a fire in the boiler room. So got a car with a pole laid on top of it over here. Fire trucks surrounding the hotel beside me, like just getting dressed in darkness. Fun times in PA.
Sounds like PA.
What a town, Allentown.
Because we're living here in Allentown.
Actually, that's where I met that. I was just telling Sponge earlier. I got a buddy from Allentown, actually. His son's entering his senior year playing football. He's 6'5", 320. He's the starting nose tackle for his high school team. And
big boy.
He's got current interest from Syracuse, Holy Cross, and Buffalo. But he just got followed by UNC and Virginia Tech, which he's hoping to go to UNC.
Buffalo would be horrible.
So I got our new star defensive tackle, the draft special, coming in like 3-5 years.
Nice. Tell him not to go to Buffalo.
I know that out of those three, Holy Cross,
Hey.
Buffalo, and Syracuse, hope that definitely would be the lowest on mine.
It's too damn cold.
Well, at least Buffalo is FBS.
Hey, isn't that where Sean Dolak came from, though?
Sean
Sponge,
Dolak, yeah.
this year?
Sean Dolak.
Yeah, Sean Dolak,
And
actually.
I think they have 2 more linebackers coming this year. So,
Ooh, good to know. Good to know.
In the buff.
but tell him to go to University of Delaware. I know Kenny would love that.
Yeah, the quarterbacks need protection.
I'm hoping he goes to UNC, so I can beg his dad to get us some tickets. We'll go together.
Defense is
all
the
right.
problem.
In the chat, we got John J. It's all
What's
good,
up,
buddy.
John
We'll
J?
see you in a little bit. YTC, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up, YTC?
Yeah, exactly. Canada.
I hear rain.
No, that's the real New York team.
We got
Oh,
Bebop. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Bebop?
How's it going? How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm tired after a good workout.
I'm doing okay. I haven't seen Levi in a long while. So.
Sponge just fucking with me because I was streaming Star Wars Battlefront 2 and I forgot I was in the Discord. And I saw he joined right as I was like leaving.
I was on Discord trying to play Bobble Ball, and nobody will play with me.
We gotta get you in a Bobble Bowl Discord. There's probably
They're
whole
like-
Discords
they're
dedicated to
like
that shit.
bullies. They're like bullies.
Congratulations, Steve-O.
Yo,
What's up,
$3.
I
Steve?
would have played
Please.
with you. You were in the wrong Discord.
My evaluation is probably Friday because I'm currently like placing and installing a ton of equipment.
I need to
So,
get better about spending my free time in Discord. Like that's part of the whole
What's up, Crazy Juice?
experience.
Oh, no, Levi.
What's up,
That's
Crazy
fun.
Juice?
Playing games, playing music.
Whoa. Now, Steve,
God,
you
the
post a
games
video
that we
on
play?
YouTube of
Oh, I
that
know, right?
happening. Though I guarantee you'll get a ton of views, buddy.
Oh my God, the games that we play though.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, y'all missed out. After stream, we tested out because we found on Discord, there's a bunch of games we can play. Like I told you, blackjack and poker, but we were playing some putt together, which actually Golf with Friends is one of the biggest co-op Twitch streaming games. But we also found like one that was like Cards Against Humanity. So we were playing some Cards Against Humanity, basically. Which
And that's how Kenny got his fantasy football team name.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
how
what
I got my team name.
I thought about it too. That would be a great way to start Jackbox because it gives you a bunch of ideas in a sense,
Ideas.
like kind of ideas throughout the night to make fun of and play on.
The soccer game is still my favorite. I don't know why. I love it.
The soccer game? I don't even know if I played the soccer game.
Yeah, the soccer game on there.
Did I play that?
Friggin' hilarious.
I don't know. There's tons of them. There's like Minecraft. Like you can literally play fucking Minecraft with your friends on Discord. Essentially, there's tons of shit.
So, training camp going on. And I do not know what it is with the 49ers. Is our practice field just that
They
shitty?
suck.
Is Kyle Shanahan just hard on these guys? Which Javen Hargrave did say that he's hard on guys.
Yeah, but
at
we're
practice.
not the only team, bro.
And number
Every team-
17 is gonna be out for a couple months, right? Because of high ankle sprain.
Probably 4 weeks. But,
Okay.
all the teams that I'm hearing about having tons of injuries, not just us.
There are quite a few. I mean, we've technically lost both our 6th-round corners that we drafted this year.
Oh yeah, they're out for the season, huh?
Yeah, it's a little sad.
One of them-
The Kone injury was bad.
Even
Lounder being-
Sanders from the Browns, he got the pinky thing or going on right now.
Injury today, yeah.
Oblique.
Ab
Oh,
injury,
really?
basically, yeah. What's funny, that's actually what I had from doing my jump boxes. I had
Jordan
a
Love.
injury.
Jordan Love has the thumb
Yeah,
injury.
it's Love. with the
Yeah,
pinky,
Love's
yes,
got an
yes.
injury as well.
Oh damn, you serious? What's
Actually,
up, Papa John? Papa J?
every wide receiver on Green Bay is hurt except for Matthew Golden right now. We're not the only team. This is like a league wide thing, and it's a joke.
That's crazy.
well, so
Fingers crossed. Other than those 2 corners, Like,
Well, the thing is we have been literally top 10 in injuries in the league since Shanahan and John Lynch joined. Okay.
Yeah, but they
And I
don't
don't
make
just
injuries.
mean top 10, number one twice, including last year. Number one twice, 2020 and 2024. We've been, I think, six a couple times. I think at the Super Bowl years, we were like 2023, we were actually 29th. So that there's a year that we weren't. Okay.
have y'all
The
made
The
any
rest of the
changes to
time,
your
it's
strength and
like
conditioning?
6. You know, like that's exactly it. They just promoted the strength conditioning guy. I'm like, now this is what Kyle does. Is he promoted the guy to defensive coordinator last year, then he fired him. Okay. So I think it's kind of like he's hiring him to fire him type of guy. But why are you promoting him to fire him? Like just let him go. You know, there's
Yeah,
Oh, my
Baltimore had
goodness.
that injury. We had 2019 was we had one of the most historically injured teams in like history.
Oh, we have two.
Um,
I think we have 2 injuries. 2
And
big injuries.
I think the NFLPA report card came out and people hated our coaches, or like our players did. And thankfully, Baltimore's fucking made a huge change, and we've been a lot better since then. So the fact that you promoted that guy. Let me see. I'm looking
I'm
actually.
just
up
convinced
Well-
that Shanahan likes to promote guys to fire him. I'm just saying, like.
We have one of the best strength and conditioning coaches and best training staffs in all of football. I'm just putting it out there.
I don't believe it has anything to do with that. I think that
Actually, I have
injuries come randomly, and nobody
do.
can predict
They
them,
do.
and there's nothing you can do to stop them.
That too, because AJ Brown is hurt and
I
Dickerson.
would
is hurt.
agree to a certain degree,
Bro.
but
You
also
can stretch all you want. Like I get that part, but you can.
But
get
yeah,
hurt,
like
you're gonna
certain
get hurt.
percentage you're never gonna get rid of, but you can definitely curb numbers by doing
Yes.
certain things. But you're never gonna completely get rid of. You're always gonna have that freak injury like that just comes out of nowhere.
It's more about drafting players who are already hurt is really more of our problem than it is people getting hurt randomly. I mean, that's what we do. Look at our draft class, bro. At least half that class was hurt.
I truly believe a lot of times when people get injured, they weren't conditioning like they were supposed to. And I feel like a lot of rookies actually get hurt because they train not for football for 6 months. They train for the combine for 6 months, basically.
True.
And so they do completely different running styles when they're trying to run that 40, when they're trying to do these shifting drills. They're working similar muscles, but they're training their body to do different things. That's not what they've naturally done on film and on the field for years. And I think sometimes that's why some of these rookies get hurt. But and I'm speaking from experience. When I snapped my leg, I 100% was like, I'm a fucking idiot for stepping out here. I was not strong enough.
If
You've never been strong enough.
if the fittest people in the world weren't still getting hurt and having heart attacks and dying, then I might believe that. But it's not up to you.
Yeah,
It's not up to you.
Eric
there's
Waters.
always a
From
certain
the
range.
resident Seahawks fans, what's going on, buddy?
E. Wallace.
Sorry, I'm playing some blackjack right now.
Steve-O, where you at? Where you at, buddy? Where you at? Levi turned it back on.
It's an app.
Okay. I was
I'm
gonna say
not
golf
doing
with friends is popular. It is popular.
I'm not doing it on Discord.
Yeah, the Niners didn't have any really bad grades on the NFLPA report card. I got it pulled up. Training staff, you got a B-. So not terrible by any means. There's definitely a couple C's out there.
What about us?
Training
Well,
staff,
strength
B-.
and conditioning. There's no
F
strength and
minus.
conditioning.
You got an F minus.
Oh wait, strength coaches, A.
Yeah,
You gotta
For
be
us?
shitting me.
has nothing to do.
Oh hell no.
Let me see here for the Eagles. Sorry, I hit the back button. Eagles strength coach B. So supposedly they got a better strength coach than y'all, according to the players. But
Oh, look at this.
you know where y'all
What's
got
up,
really
Tommy?
mocked? Apparently, the players think y'all's locker room sponge is just garbage.
It's
What's up,
yeah,
fairies?
It straight up is.
I can't blame them. You know,
Your
I'm
own
thinking-
players gave your organization a D+ on the locker room.
What's up, Tommy?
Ew.
That's
It's good.
no.
I
it's
wonder-
not-
I
there was
wonder-
no reason to
How
spend
old's
some
the
money.
stadium? How old's the stadium you play in there?
It's
Spot?
brand new.
Oh
Really?
man, have you seen Buffalo's new
As
stadium
far
that's
as
coming along?
stadiums go.
Buffalo's
Oh yeah,
got
they
their new
said
stadium
they
finished.
have the second nicest stadium.
Yeah, they're on
it looked
Hard Knocks this year.
Nice, like, and then of course, I'm really hoping. I want to see Washington's new stadium. I think that's gonna be.
Watching.
They hooked up. They
Amazon
hooked up our
money, man.
stadium too. They hooked up our
Amazon
stadium.
money. Yeah.
People hate our stadium, but I like it. I think it's nice.
Oh,
I actually came across
You
the
were flirting
stat
with
that y'all would
David
appreciate
Lombardi?
about your stadium. So, fun fact: the 49ers have the largest, in zone HD TV in the entire league.
Yeah, we
So, like
just
when the
got
players look up to see people behind them, y'all have the biggest screen out of anyone in the league.
Yeah, we just got that. It's money.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, though.
I don't know. I like our stadium.
They said they were gonna make it like a dome stadium for when they play in the daytime, so the sun won't go on the other side of the field.
They were.
I was thinking they
were
need to
talking
do
about
that.
something like that.
They
but
were exploring.
They need to
doing
do
it,
that.
though.
That
They were
ish.
exploring that. But
now I've been doing evening to night game and it wasn't bad, but I could imagine during the day.
no, the shadows are
You
nice.
know,
I went a night game too when I went.
oh,
I could imagine in the daytime. That's probably hot.
well, it's kind of a weird place. I mean, I was there.
It's a
it was
stupid place.
September. It was September because it was like the 2023 home opener against the Giants. It was a Thursday night game, right? So it's not like it's heat of summer, heat of winter, cold of winter or anything like that. It was actually, I was suns out, guns out, how I roll. And, it wasn't necessarily cold, but it wasn't hot. Like you could have pulled off wearing a coat or like a heavy jacket and you'd have been fine.
David
it was like-
David wouldn't wear sleeves to his own wedding.
Hey, have you not seen my suit with the torn off sleeves? Have
Yeah.
you not seen that?
Oh
He's
yeah,
the Bill Belichick of YouTubing, man. I'm telling you.
Hmm.
that's what you took to the game.
What, my
Bill
suit?
Belichick
No.
used to take off the sleeves. of
Uh,
his- No, he cut him. He didn't.
I
break
should.
him off, he cut him.
We better not lose to the goddamn
We lost
Seahawks
somebody.
week 1,
we
dude.
lost.
The
Oh, hell no,
Oh,
we
you
bet-
losing to the Seahawks? No, I'm joking.
What's
I'm
up,
joking.
buddy?
What's up, Ted? Though?
What'd you say, Levi? I couldn't hear you.
Oh no, I was just joking.
Now the thing is week 1 is chaos and mayhem though. It's you don't know what you don't know what your team's gonna do. You don't know. You just do not know. Week 1 is like
I knew what Genty wasn't going to do. I've been
Definitely
all
did
over
not
that
look
shit.
good there.
That was a disaster, bro.
Week 1 is like a box of chocolates. You
You know
don't
what,
know
though?
which
They're
one you're
talking
going to
about
get.
They didn't do it really enough. Last year, like even when they beat us, they switched their guards mid-game.
Yo, listen.
They're talking about that, and of course, they're talking about New York's offensive line is so bad. The Giants.
Yeah, it is.
Like-
Ashton Genty's backup in Boise had a great week though. George
What?
Halani. He's the backup at Boise State for Genty. He had a really good week.
Wait,
for
what's going on
preseason.
with Genty?
Genty was all 4.5
What?
feet tall of him.
He's
Couldn't
for
get past
yards?
the front fucking scrimmage line.
Is there something wrong with him?
Yeah, he's 4 feet tall.
hey, 4'2".
He don't like that Genty man.
No, I didn't
And
love
he
him.
thinks he's a bust.
I had him ranked high, but I mean, I just don't think he's going to have much success behind that O line. It's
Shoot.
kind of about the
Yeah.
Raiders O line.
Gammon, what's cracking, buddy?
B round.
If you ever have time, I think you're in the group that I send this link to.
And you better wear that red blazer, son.
Aaron, what's cracking, buddy? And you ain't lying. We are a walking mass unit right now. The only long-term injury is Kevin Gibbons, and I mean Jordan Watkins is what, 4 weeks?
Dude,
Mash.
get Kevin Kevin Givens needs to fucking retire, man. He's always hurt.
I like the MASH reference.
Would you retire if they were paying you that paycheck, though?
You know what's funny?
Pay me to do nothing?
The
I
show-
guess. Hell yeah. I don't want to work my ass off
In the
every
rehab
day.
room?
Yeah, you guys know that the show MASH was on like way longer than the war went on. It was longer than the war.
It was way.
Of course it
longer than
was.
the war.
That
I
was the
used to
Korean
watch- I
War,
used to
dog.
watch it when I was a kid. You know.
Good lord.
I think
Come
the
on,
show
Doc.
the show was on for like 8 years. The war was over and it was great.
Well, yeah. That was like the most watched finale of all time, I think, still.
Yeah, I think you're
You
right.
know, World War One,
Was it?
big fan. Second World War, not the sequel, not as good.
Yeah, World War
Third
was
one though,
frightening.
the trilogy. It's going to complete the trilogy. You know, gotta have the third one.
You know, it's coming.
Gotta have a trilogy.
But World
Some
War One,
comedian
that's
I watch.
fucking frightening, bro. I want
Oh,
to
yeah.
part of that, bro.
Oh,
Dude,
Oh
dude,
yeah, you don't
next-
want trench
was
warfare,
brutal.
dude. Oh my god.
Hell no.
dude, World War III is just gonna be so fucking.
It's gonna be
terrifying.
drones and
Oh, yeah,
mini
dude.
nukes.
Fucking
World War
terrifying.
III is gonna be mayhem.
Someone's gonna bomb
And
Guam.
cyber hacking and
Drones.
Oh yeah, exactly, bro.
You know, hey, what are we talking about here?
football.
World War
Hey,
III.
World War One was brutal. Okay, brutal. It was.
Oh, hell
trench to
yeah.
Trench. You had no man's land. You had.
Yeah.
I actually have a Russian rifle from World War One, and
Poor
in the safe
bastards.
The French and the
M1
the
Garand.
Germans or the French were so happy to go to war because they were just like, oh, we're going to war. We're gonna help our country. They were so just like got their mind smacked or whatever, and they just left the troops. They're like, I'm not doing this. It was the total opposite of what they thought. Just like,
I think Russians lost the most people in those wars, man.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
that's
dude,
yeah,
that's
in World
historically
War
how they've
II,
always
in World War
fought.
II,
Bro,
yes.
massive.
In World War
Now,
II,
if
yes.
I wouldn't get in trouble with YouTube, I would show you guys the stock on this thing. It has obviously been seen some battle, okay?
Yeah.
And I mean the barrel is actually shorter than a normal rifle. It sounds like a freaking cannon going off at the gun range.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
when I shoot it, everyone's looking at me like, "What the hell does this guy have?"
I only use a flamethrower now.
It's louder than an AR-15.
I've been practicing for drone warfare all my life, boys. Give me the VR. Give me the new Apple headset.
Like I said, in Florida, dude, you go to the gun range, everybody has an AR-15, and it's blowing your freaking ears off and making your whole body shake. It's like, get the hell away from me.
It's like Pokemon.
It's better than Colorado. And the guy's
This
got
is
a
funny. A
bear
bunch of
50
pussies
cal.
on the front line stuck on their phones. That would be.
World War III is
that
going to
would
be
be
like
like
Pokemon.
That's the best comment I've ever heard.
It'd be like Call of Duty, you know, or what is that other one? Halo. I prefer Battlefield myself, but
The
Pokemon
new
Go.
Battlefield, David. Did you see about it? I don't know if you follow gaming news anymore. The beta just closed on the newest. Was it Battlefield 4 they're releasing? Whatever the newest Battlefield is, and they're really going back to their roots in a sense. The beta just closed. The beta. More
Love
players
is a battlefield, Levi.
It had
Hmm.
more fucking players in the beta than the peak of the latest Call of Duty had throughout its entire fucking release. More people were playing the beta of because they are that excited, and they closed the beta. They're gonna open a alpha, or no, not alpha. Whatever the next fucking step is, not a full release, but they're changing the maps, adding a couple more shit. People are excited, dude.
I love a full release. Right at the end.
hey guys,
I
the
miss
power
Battlefield.
company just sent me a text saying that there's a emergency de-energization of Ogden due to the Willard Peak fire.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Okay,
shit,
you
someone
guys
was
are about
right.
4.5 hours late with this text. Number one,
Damn,
Yeah.
but
that's rough.
Oops.
Whoopsies.
anyway,
I'm sorry.
I got no room.
We're sorry.
I didn't even know. I actually worked so late. I didn't even know it was out until I got home, and I'm like, "How am I gonna cook? I'm hungry."
Hmm.
Oh,
You got to go to the propane grill.
A giant 5-foot claymore sword in your basement.
Okay.
Why is it in your basement, 49er? It needs to be over your fire mantle.
Shit, I gotta go. Well, let me see if I can answer the phone and be on hold.
I have a 5-foot bong in my closet.
I agree with you, 49. Battlefield is for real men. Call of Duty is for babysitting badass children. I absolutely agree. I haven't played Call of Duty in years because I hate what they did with the game. And the refusal to, that's another fun fact. Call of Duty refused to install anti-cheat, really, and even so on their professional fucking servers
I think
where people are
back.
paying millions of dollars to enter Call of Duty tournaments, they still wouldn't implement anti-cheat. Meanwhile, the new anti-cheat for Battlefield went fucking ham during the beta and was kicking attempted hackers left and fucking right. Like,
I only play
Well,
Teenage
Call of
Mutant
Duty.
Ninja Turtles.
I'm just sad I'm not going to be able to play it for a while.
You don't deserve to.
Heroes in a
I-
Half
well,
Shell.
yeah,
I'm going to bring David Mcniner back
I
into
actually
the
played
Battlefield
Call of
era.
Duty many years ago. Who'd we lose? Tommy.
We lost Tommy.
I quit playing that like many years ago. And
'Cause you're too
I think
old.
it was actually, what was it, 2014 or 15 when I stopped? I still have I do still have, some of the games just for the zombies though. The zombie that's some of the stuff they did there was pretty cool. But the first person shooter, it was just the multiplayer, it was it was like, am I playing Halo?
Papa
Like,
Johnny.
what is going on here?
What's going on, fellas?
What's up,
We're
Papa
going to
Bear?
talk about a bunch of virgins playing a game, Crazy Juice. You're talking about Marvel Rivals. Sorry, Papa Johnny.
There you go. How y'all doing today?
Amazing.
Could be better.
Woo! Oh, yeah. Well, that happens when you're a Philly fan.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess I haven't been a
Just
Mcniners
kidding,
fan.
Sponge.
School just went back, man. Poor kid, man. First week of school, probably.
No.
Too early.
Oh, you're not back
Hey,
in school
Sponge,
yet?
what grade are you in now?
9th.
8th grade.
Ninth?
He's in-
Really?
He's
I'll
in
be right
9th.
back and grab
No, he's in 7th.
I don't know if he's supposed to.
I thought you were a senior by now.
Jeez.
No, are you a freshman? Spongy?
Yep.
Oh wow. After you hit sophomore, that shit's on the fly.
Dude, you're going to have the best days of your life. Trust
Here's hoping.
me. Hey, check this out. My son just got me this. I don't know if y'all can see it. But it says Papa J. You can't probably see it, but it says Papa
I think we
J
got
on
John
top
Jay
of it.
in the backstage.
Do we?
John Jay.
Oh, let me look. Yes, we do. What's good, buddy?
Yo, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
what's up, John?
Oh, you're good. But yeah,
John
so
Jay.
so naturally, it is preseason though. Let's get back to football here.
Yes.
And teams are getting dinged up. Dak Prescott said to Matthew Stafford, "I'll see you in the NFC Championship game after their preseason game." It's like,
Yeah,
Dak,
right.
I didn't know you've ever been there. Oh, that's right.
Right?
I
How many
saw
years
a
has he-
post about the Minnesota Vikings having an all-male cheerleader. Now it was probably just someone trolling, but having an all-male cheerleader squad. And my response was, I thought the all-male cheerleader squad was called the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey. David's got some good ones tonight.
I think you're gonna
It's-
you're gonna eat those words, David, when Dak is MVP.
Now that's funny.
We'll see.
that is.
When they said Michael
That is, we
Prospect
have
might go
this
to the
guy named
Rams.
Patrick Mahomes and this guy named Lamar Jackson and this guy named Josh Allen, and this guy named Joe Burrow. I don't think that's going to happen. Who'd we lose?
We lost Spongy.
Kenny.
Bro,
Did we?
Crazy Juice, you play Smite?
No, Kenny's here.
I haven't played Smite in so
No,
long.
we lost Spongy.
Hey, Snood.
Yep. Bungie's got that East Coast Wi. He's got the Eagles Wi-Fi, folks.
Early Wi-Fi.
It's just they pull the batteries out of things and throw them at people. All right,
They
so I
hosted
don't know
Shador
what to tell you.
Sanders in training camp today, and there's just too many tweets coming out of Philly today. Too much internet.
Oh wow.
And he got hurt, so there's 10 million content creators in Philadelphia making clickbait content as we speak.
Oblique.
Shador Sanders hurt. Sanders hurt. Might miss time.
I think they just gonna get an excuse to start Dylan Gabriel.
There's
Melissa.
What's going on?
Melissa.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Great.
Doing all
How
right,
you been?
just trying to figure out why. Trying to figure out why we always get dinged up. But what can you do?
I've been trying to lay low. I keep getting pelted with messages and clips of Jawan Jennings, and I'm like at my wit's end right now.
Who's sending you those things?
I'm not gonna just blast somebody here, but it's getting really bad, Kenny. Like some ass just sent me the clip of Lombardi, I guess on his latest podcast or whatever, comparing Jawan Jennings to Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk, and those two contracts not working out as justification for why Jawan Jennings doesn't deserve any kind of new contract right now because he just signed one last year.
He's not behaving like the other guys.
And it's like, how many times can I have this conversation with people? Like, this guy is not asking for like $30 million a year. Like, that's not who he is.
Yeah.
Like, he has done 1 year tenders every year of his career. And I actually do consider that last year's contract because right now he's trying to change this contract. So it's not like the 2 year deal really exists right now officially. So you're telling me that this guy has no justification for wanting any kind of guarantees while he's been battling a calf injury the last 2 years by giving his heart out his entire career. And because it didn't work out with two assholes, or however you want to say things didn't work out with injury wise or whatever, you're trying to tell me that this guy never deserves to ask for any kind of guarantees for the future beyond this year. Like, that is the most bullshit excuse of anything I've ever heard of. Like, the Cleveland Browns haven't given up trying to look for a quarterback. Like, the Giants haven't. Like, nobody has given up on these positions. Like, I mean, we're still trying to find somebody else to go line up with Nick Bosa. Like, I'm literally, like, I'm sorry I haven't been around, but I'm at my breaking point with this Jawan Jennings shit. Like, it's really at the end of the edge. Like, maybe it doesn't work out like Drake Greenlaw. Maybe it does work out. Who knows? But, like, everyone's saying, like, Robbie Chosen's a better option and all these other, like, burnt out, like, bastard receivers. Like, I don't understand this fan base. Like, there was, like, someone talking about Odell Beckham Jr. today. Like, who the hell is going to sign Odell Beckham Jr.? Like, not even the Ravens want him. Like, and that's the former team he signed with.
Still probably paying that man.
Old dirty.
He's washed.
I'm sorry. Like, I was, like, yawn, like sick when I saw Isaiah Hodgins, the Niner. Like, now I would rather have him than Robbie Chosen. Like, it's gotten so bad with the receiver, and yet everywhere you go, the only time national media brings up Jawan Jennings is to A, bring him as like a fantasy sleeper agent, or B, to whine about his contract, or C, say that he's faking an injury like he's Micah Parsons or something.
Well, if he's not faking the injury, then I don't know how much money I want to
Then,
give him
yeah.
if he's hurt.
They just need to pay him, man. They just need to pay him.
If I'm wrong, salute. I know Kenny, everybody's going to come at me, and I'll justify it, but it's like, at the end of the day, can't you just enjoy football? Like, the freaking 49ers, like, had a safety on, what was it, Saturday? Like,
You got to learn not to sweat them. Half my own fan base doesn't fucking like me. I literally caught a guy that writes for BaltimoreRavens.com stealing shit from me the other day in one of his latest videos I was watching. And then they all talk shit about me. Fuck them, but
it's not that I'm sweating them, Levi. It's just like, this is my safe haven. Like, this is my safe haven. You guys are like people I genuinely love talking football with. And so I just need to get that off my chest right away, because it's at that point, and you guys are like so much fun. So I'm sorry if I brought the mood down or whatever, but
No, not at all.
You're good.
I don't know if you guys talked about it or not, but I really want Chase Lucas to make this roster.
Who?
I'm like Chase Lucas.
Why does that sound familiar?
He's like he's the guy that took off on Saturday for the Niners. So he had the safety. He was playing all the different positions. He played like for 4 quarters. He's bounced around the league a little bit. But there was like this, I don't know if everybody saw it, but there was this like locker review interview where he was talking about his connection with Diamaro Lenore. And I am like begging for this guy to make it. Like, I want him all on this roster so bad over Darrell Luter Jr. Like, they need passion. They need someone who's going to do all the dirty work. They need someone who's going to be selfless and charismatic and tenacious. And that's the thing I think I missed most from Greenlaw, was that he brought that spirit, that vitality, that energy that used to make the Niners defenses like must talk television. And I think that Chase Lucas is not on the same level, but he has that kind of same spark. And I think that's something we've all kind of hoped for since Dante Whitner and everything else. Like that big personality that can back up the talk and do the hard work. That's why a lot of us love Diamaro Lenore.
Actually, Melissa. So 2 things I see already, just like quick look at the numbers. He already on the defense had the 2nd highest amount of snaps, which is a great sign to see. The only person that outsnapped him on the entire defense was Derek Canteen, a strong safety. Mm-hmm. But another thing, like you're saying, high effort type of player, looking at his stats across the board, he had 8 tackles, which is fucking great. But the big thing to really pay attention in those is he had stops. He was credited with 6 stops. And a stop means not only did he make the tackle, he made the tackle like in 3rd and short. Like really riled up and made a play that mattered. He was targeted 8 times, gave up 6 catches, but those 6 catches only went for 31 yards. So again, seems like he's a quick guy to the ball, even when it goes his way, which I'd give that guy a shot just looking at the numbers.
Levi, you know what the most impressive thing was though? When I saw his interview and I heard more about his past
off numbers like that, honestly.
He could have been really bitter. Like Nick Sorensen and everybody who ran the defense last year, they didn't even give him a number. Like he didn't even have a jersey. Like he didn't even share a number with somebody last year. He just did all the grunt work on practice squad.
Good size.
So for like this guy to go from like so selfless, so ready, so do everything without any kind of recognition, like not even like bare minimum recognition, and to ball out like that, and to already have a connection with one of our starting corners, like you can't help but love those kind of guys. And so whether Jennings works out or not, like I wish more fans would appreciate people like that, that have that kind of drive and just
was he injured
absolutely like endearingness. Jamon had like a few missed games last year.
Or Chase Lucas, I'm sorry.
Oh no, he was like a practice squad buddy.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. He started in Detroit and then looks like he came over. But I'm looking at numbers, and like case in point, his snaps last night in preseason already totaled his total from last year.
But the reason he played so much is because we didn't have Upton Stout, so he was forced to play a lot.
Which I've heard Upton Stout has been fucking outstanding. I don't think they want to tip their hand on that kid. Is more what that's about.
I also think that we really are like kind of sick of this injury bug thing.
Got good size.
Like I think they genuinely want to protect the main 53 and not ever go to that position where you had like $91 million on the bench again. Like,
I will say
that's their deepest fear.
Good.
And you want to hear something crazy? I don't know if you guys heard this or not. But everyone's ripping Alfred Collins as this like awful guy because he held off his contract with all the second rounders and that he looked awful on Saturday or whatever. And I don't usually buy into the pressers from the head coach or the defensive coordinator, but for them to actually say that this guy hasn't done like a lick of anything since February because he was battling off this whatever injury, and then he came like almost raw into Saturday and still is like shaking shit off while still trying to make an impact. Like,
there ain't nothing to stress. I'm looking at all the numbers, the game report for your Niners. So Alfred Collins, did you draft him for pass rush or run defense? You know, we know the answer.
I think we got him for run defense.
Exactly. You
He's
know,
a bum.
looking at his snap counts, he only got 8 run defense to 17 pass rush snaps. So they gave him shot for pass rush, even though you know he's not going to be there on third down.
I also think that kind of brought him in to see if it would be a push to Clea Davis. Like Clea Davis, I think is like the one of their favorites, but he just can't stay healthy.
Alfred's probably got the better floor, but CJ West got the higher upside.
Hold on, Tommy. We'll get you in when he comes back.
Wasted a second-round pick on that guy.
I don't know, Kenny. I don't really hate that pick.
I love CJ West.
I
CJ
don't
West is a
remember the
badass.
draft board. I don't know if there was a better. Now they might have reached a little bit, but
No, they should have gone offensive line. That's all I'm saying.
no, I can't really argue with Derek.
Kenny-
Me and you agree a lot on those offensive lines.
Kenny,
Was there a lot of offensive linemen
Tons.
around during that time?
Kenny-
Ursary was
Kenny,
there when we
this is
picked
the
out for
Shanahan Niners. I hate to break this to you, but they do not take the offensive line seriously. They crow that Jake Brendel is the greatest center. They chose Aaron Banks over Creed Humphrey.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just
said-
saw
but
Ghetto
they
Kid
said
came
they
in with a
wanted-
super chat. Bears need to start Bayesian.
They're happy. Colton McKivitz is their starting right tackle.
What's up, guys?
But sadly,
Well, look who it is.
They wanted
Wow.
Ariante Ursary.
What's up, Ferry Huxley?
He was there, and they went with Alfred Collins. That's gonna bite
Also,
them in the
Melissa, another thing about the Chase Lucas thing that shows, it's just one preseason game, nothing.
Tommy boy!
But number one, like I said, he started in Detroit. It looks like he didn't have coverage issues in Detroit. It looks like he had run defense issues and tackling issues for 2 years, which, of course, was the highlight of his tape.
That's
San
some
Francisco.
coaching. That's coaching, baby.
And so that's why I'm saying it might be a great upside, because if that's the case, then he's putting it all together. And at 5'11", 180, he's got size to play inside or out. Which
in Detroit.
Now, Now, here's the thing. Chase Lucas was awesome.
Don't want to get your hopes up.
In the
numbers look
preseason
good.
game, he was really fun. I liked watching him in the first preseason game. I really liked Chase Lucas. I talked about him on Mcniners show with Ty, and so I love him. What's funny is that he reminds me of Lathan Ransom from Ohio State.
Dude,
I wanted
to
him
about
to draft.
Marcus Siegel too. I
That's
forgot.
funny.
about
Kenny, can I answer Levi?
Yeah.
So him being from Detroit actually makes me happier, because y'all know this. I don't know if everyone knows this, but I was a huge Jordan Willis fan. To this day, I still love Jordan Willis's time as a Niner. I love Kerry Hyder's time as a Niner. I was even a fan of Chris Kacerek, who came over from the Lions. Like that's not an issue with me. I love those gritty guys that aren't like the big, neat, flashy needs. So, but I was really impressed with what I saw on Saturday for the most part. And the only thing I was a little disappointed with, not because of the missed tackle, which most people would think that's what upset me, but I was sad that that's like the only impression that he left on the team for most people who don't know him, because I think Jason Pinnock really is a seal, and it frightens me a bit because he's a Giant and Giants don't work out for me on this team. But it's sad that that's like the only thing people are thinking about with Jason Pinnock, that he had that one like really bad angled tackle, and that's it.
I thought he was going to be great for us. I said he was going to start, and everyone laughed at me.
So, Corona.
Kenny, you are not the one I always
what's up?
said my issues.
How's
Yeah,
your
what's up,
wife?
bud?
I forgot to ask you.
Oh, she's doing good.
That's great.
She's just dealing with the pain right now.
Mhm.
Well, hello, Melissa.
Hi, Tommy.
Can I answer this to go
Tommy
back
Murlaugh.
on this, Melissa, about JJ faking his injury? The
Oh,
MRI
boy.
came back and said that he is hurt, but him not being out in practice, that's his way of protesting. But the injury is real. And about Alfred Collins, man, we can't really judge a rookie just from training camp in one preseason. You know who else sucked at the beginning? D. Winters. D. Winters sucked, and look at him now.
D. Winter's balling.
D. Winters is balling, so we can't just judge Alfred Collins. He's still got to get used to the NFL. He's still got to get used to his body against bigger people and better talent. And
He's going to be fine.
He's going to be fine. So
That's actually
everybody's
complicated,
freaking
Mike.
out too much about it.
But
And
TJ West is the best pick. Maybe Upton Stout, too.
Nick
Upton
Martin
Stout
played a
is.
lot like
I didn't believe in Upton
Yeah,
Stout.
did you see
Me
what DJ
neither.
Stone
I
said?
thought he was too
I
small.
watched Nick
Yeah, me
Martin go
too.
flying like past the plate, but you love to
guys
see
are
the
saying
ability.
his, hold on. You're saying his name wrong. It's Upton the Chihuahua Stout. Okay.
That's what
I
Chris
just
calls him.
remember
True that.
when y'all
Thanks, dude.
drafted him, going
Who
back
even-
to our
Thanks for
live
correcting
draft
us.
special. Y'all were like, this safety, why are we driving? And I told y'all live, this kid is a nickel fucking corner, even though he's listed as a safety. And he was
You
going to
tried.
come in
okay.
and star. Like,
Yeah,
You tried telling him.
I was 100% wrong about him.
like
So
man, it's just because he was on my draft special, so I knew all about that fucking kid.
Levi, can I ask you a question? Because you're the only one who's completely unbiased here.
I'm biased as shit, but go ahead.
Well, in terms of this, you are unbiased.
I know, I'm joking with you. Sorry.
That touchdown on like the second quarter, the one that was like wide open to the third string tight end.
I don't know if I saw, but
I got
think I did.
into a fight
Oh yeah,
with
where he
someone.
was like pointing back and shit.
Yeah,
My girlfriend walked in and she was laughing at that. She saw that and was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "That's what we're saying." But sorry,
I got into a fight with someone who I consider a brother, who automatically saw the number 48 and assumed that was all Tatum Bethune's fault. I want to get your opinion on it because you're not a Niner fan, so you have no bias whether it was Bethune or a corner or a safety's issue.
I'll be honest, I don't know 100%. I didn't, because it's not like the Ravens. The Ravens, I would have fucking investigated to the end and back to the world whose fucking fault that is. And you know me, I'll call out anyone. Some of my first clips of me breaking down tape is me calling out Kyle Hamilton in his rookie year. But of course, I was like, "Hey guys, he's a rookie." Ed Reed was not great at this point in his rookie season either. You know, we got to relax on the rookie, and then of course,
Ed Reed is a dog. Good
See, the
God.
thing is, Levi,
That's the reason
I,
my Twitter handle
I
is Darnold
take
Ravens
rookies.
When you said
I take
Reed, I
rookies.
thought you meant Reed
They
Blankenship.
crowd from the jump to training camp, and I look at them and I'm like, "There's no way that this is real."
Here's the
I
blessing.
I don't buy when my team hypes up a rookie because that either seems like A, you're setting him up for any kind of failure, whether if he struggles or not, or B, that they're blowing smoke out of the water because they're trying to hide what they're really about, or C, that this guy they're trying to like
We might have got to steal.
see what you can get out of them or trade them because like that's the Niner way. Like too many psychological bullshit goes on where they try to like hide guys or pretend guys or like build somebody up. It's just weird.
You know, I would like to be negative right now. Levi,
Red zone.
your guy.
I want to be
Mike-
negative
I
too.
want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Your
Kenny.
guy, Mike. What's his name?
Green.
Yeah, Mike Green. My man was on the edge of his career right there on that ankle, bro. That shit ain't gonna happen all season.
I
That
mean,
ain't gonna last, bro.
that's what. If you remember James Harrison, the famous people don't remember
Undrafted.
James Harrison bounced between
Undrafted
the Ravens and the Steelers a couple times, starting as undrafted. That was, you know, what's upsetting, Kenny, is that's what I was known for because my ankle rarely fucking ever twisted. That's what happens, man. That's good that's good bend. That's what when you do the circle drill, that's what you're really fucking looking for. How much can they bend and lean that shoulder fucking down, even
Problem
when
is
there's not a
that
body on it?
He's 4 times the size of the average man. I don't know how
I'm
long
just
that
saying,
ankle's
too,
gonna
he's-
deal with that.
They pulled him aside at camp today because he kept beating everybody. And he was just sitting there with the coaches and one of the Hall of Famers from the Ravens because, like, they had, fucking Ray Lewis was there. Fucking Michael Phelps was there today. Like, they had so many fucking
God damn, how many medals were there today?
Well, apparently Roquan Smith doesn't know how to swim, so Michael Phelps was teaching him how to swim today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I learned that today.
Red zone. Good to see you.
Do humans know that they
Damian
float?
Lee.
Dead
And apparently
zones
that's
here?
what they were working on. And I was like, I can only imagine watching Roquan learning he floats on his back.
Bro, you
like,
float. Just chill.
He's buoyant?
No, when you have 0% body fat or 3%
He's buoyant.
body fat,
I know someone who's
work like
buoyant that doesn't have to. They could just
He wasn't
pops up in the
only
water.
one that,
Santa?
No, she passed away, but I knew.
Oh.
her.
Breaking news, everybody.
But
She was old.
Melissa, going back to your question, no matter whose fault it was, here's the beauty. It's fucking preseason. And no matter what, you would rather that problem happen now and sort that shit out rather than fucking week 1 against Seattle.
I don't want to be pessimistic, but Nick Martin was absolutely dreadful. My God.
No.
That's why he ain't starting.
What the heck? Well,
All right,
yeah,
I
of
want to speak
course.
on that because I did see
Levi?
I actually marked a play down about him. He's playing like D. Winters did his rookie year.
Yeah.
He's overrunning plays, but
He's
God,
the coyote on
I
roller
watched that
skates.
motherfucker shoot a gap in a power run, and he was in the backfield. Like,
Yeah, he just needs time. He needs time for
he's
sure.
just got to learn and get honed in more, kind of like D. D also had to put on weight. Nick Martin doesn't have that problem. Nick's just gotta get it all lined up.
But he's poor in coverage, though.
Yes, now
he needs to get
wasn't
better
known
in
for his
coverage.
in college. You are right.
Now remember, guys.
But you're going to sub a
remember,
safety
Dre
in there
Greenlaw.
anyway. In like
Dre
nickel.
Greenlaw didn't exactly start his rookie season right off the bat. We had Quan Alexander start.
Oh my
Quan
God.
Alexander got
God, he
injured.
was so bad at the
Here
freaking
goes Dre
Super Bowl.
Greenlaw
My God, he
after
should
had-
not have been playing. Why was he playing?
Well, after he's had some time in the system, right? So that's what Nick Martin needs. He needs time. He needs to be coached.
But no, I need to know why Quan
His
Alexander was
speed
starting in the
and
goddamn
pure
Super Bowl. I
instinct,
need to
David,
know.
to shoot that fucking gap and get in the backfield. You can't. That's hard to fucking coach. Like, that's instinct and pure athletic ability. You can't coach that. And that's what you love to see.
This is how important preseason is. The last time we had a winning preseason was 2017. And after that, we've lost every preseason, and we've shown up to the Super Bowl twice since then.
Yep.
Now, Papa
You know
J, I have a theory going on. Okay,
Dude, we're about to dog walk
Stuck
the
in the
Raiders.
preseason, there's a good chance you're going to be good
I think
during
you
the
are.
season. If you're good in the preseason,
I've been saying that, McDonald.
Right.
I've been
Yeah,
saying that for
weren't the
years.
Lions like
long did
undefeated
we
in
have
the
that
preseason
undefeated
and then went 0 and 17 or something?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah.
Ravens.
Hey,
have- like, had,
Levi,
like, a fucking-
wasn't your team like notorious for like 6 years being undefeated in the
That's what I was saying, yeah, we
preseason?
had like 50 game win streak preseason. But how far did we make it in the playoffs? I was talking to a Raven fan in the fucking aisle today at Publix, and I was like, yeah,
You
it's
got
not
a Super
Lamar's
Bowl.
fault that 6 rushing
2 Super
attempts.
Bowls.
And like all the Raven fans I talked to, every single one's like, yeah, as long as
You know
the
what's
coach
sad?
doesn't get in the way. Like,
What's sad is the Lambs have just as many Super Bowls as an expansion team.
No, you know what's sad? What's really sad, Tommy, is that I saw a clip. I guess it was either the NFL Network or whatever, something randomly that like pops up when you finish watching a video and something else pops up right away before you can click out on my Roku. And they were talking about the Matt Stafford injury, right?
How bad is it?
And they're trying to like play off that they have this big red light trailer
District.
outside of the facility, and they're trying to make light that he's having all these more issues after one day of actually just throwing the ball. And they actually are having like this parade thing where they're like having a hood over his head to try to hide where he's going, and then having a whole bunch of other athletes go in and supposedly have red light treatment and talk about how much they feel better afterwards. Like, does anyone actually buy that this is not just for Matthew Stafford?
Shit, I don't know.
It's either a serious worry or they're just bullshitting an injury.
And you know what's even
Yeah, they
scarier?
probably are.
That's probably bullshit.
And what's even scarier though, Levi, like I don't have an issue with Matt Stafford. I don't really like the Rams thinking that he's this Hall of Famer after he wins them one Super Bowl, which was mostly on the defense. What I mind is that everyone's talking like, "Oh, this is no big deal. They're going to be the absolute ones there in the NFC Championship or whatever." You're playing the Houston Texans week 1, so if he plays the Houston
That's a
Texans week 1,
loss. That's a
I
loss.
hate to break this to you. D'Amico Ryan doesn't know quit, okay? He got embarrassed last year. People are calling out for his job because of one freaking year where things
that's
slipped
lame.
up a little bit. Like, this guy knows nothing but attack, especially on defense. Do you really think that he's going to take his,
Huh?
like, a baby approach to Matthew Stafford? Will Anderson, anybody over there? Like, I think the only Texan that might be quiet and humble on that entire defensive line is Solomon Thomas, because he doesn't know how to get home.
I hope we see Jimmy G in week 5.
If it's bullshit, he's fine. If he actually has a back injury, like Kenny's
We'll see
saying,
him
he's
twice.
definitely going to be shot up on cortisone all season. But here's the thing: if what did they say? It's aggravated disc. If it's something with that disc, man, it can
That might
go
need
bad
surgery,
real quick.
man. Surgery.
And exactly, if it goes worse, it don't matter what kind of shot they give him, man. Like, I've had an SI injury, a sacroiliac injury on my lower back, and like when I would try to straighten my back out, dude, my leg would just fucking spaz out. Like,
But here's the thing.
Can you imagine playing football in the NFL with that?
bro,
Hell
no, that was the worst pain I've ever been in my life.
You can't even play golf with that.
Yeah, Stafford's not a bitch.
So-
that's for
But
so
sure.
Levi,
it could be bullshit. But also, like
Wait.
I want to hold on. The Tommy's thing about that being a loss. You know, the edge rush in Houston is legit, but God, dude, I don't trust what they're fucking doing with their offense. They traded away Laramie
Houston?
Tunsil. Yeah, they traded away their Pro Bowl tackle Laramie Tunsil to Washington, mind you.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
Second round pick Blake Fisher from Notre Dame is, I think, who they're gonna start. He was horrible last year. Their interior offensive line was horrible.
Yeah,
last
their
year.
O
They
line
did
is
nothing-
garbage.
They did nothing to fix that in the draft. They're playing the New York Giant football right now, but with a slightly
Yeah,
better.
they're probably gonna lose week 1. Watch Houston.
That's why I'm like, oh, that
Texans also
offense
have
might
no
fucking
running
struggle.
back.
We don't want that, David.
Okay, so
But
I
that
know,
edge rush
I know.
was real. Sorry.
so Levi, I think Laramie Tunsil was traded away for a multitude of reasons. One, he's getting older. He's had some injury issues. I think one of the things that pissed him off the most, though, was that he constantly had
Washington's O line got so much better.
Yeah,
with that
but I think one of the things that pissed him off the most was his constant flags. Like, he had these stupid fucking flags that bit them in the worst way on like critical drives.
He did I think that's because he was
But what
covering for his really bad guard, which actually is on the Eagles, but got
He was still a top.
No,
left
I
tackle.
agree, but I also think that the Stafford thing that nobody's really talking about was that he's had herniated discs and a whole bunch of back injuries going all the way back to his days in Detroit. And maybe he didn't miss a lot of time in Detroit because he muscled through it all, which
maybe it's
commend to
catching
him.
up to bite him in the back.
But him and his wife, I forget what his wife had, but she had to relearn how to walk because her stuff was
Didn't
so
she
bad.
have breast cancer?
Like,
Now I feel like a dick.
I don't understand it, but
She had cancer. That's why they moved to LA.
Yeah.
but at the same time, like,
I'm glad that they're better.
The cancer center there is fantastic.
Oh wait, was it breast cancer?
Yeah, I think it
but
was.
she had
Breast
like this
cancer's
weird
survival
she
rate
had
is
this
high.
weird thing where she had to like relearn how to talk, how to walk, how to do this whole thing. Maybe they had to do this whole big special like right before they left
She should.
Detroit on it.
I hate to say this, she should have gone to the fucking UK. The UK. So let me hate to get off track here. Fucking talking medicine a little bit. We're talking about breast cancer drugs. So the UK made a drug fucking years ago where they found out through the clinical fucking studies that, oh shit, if we pair these two drugs together, instead of not working, they fucking work. And it's 98% works in breast cancer, and it reduces it with just taking a fucking pill, no radiation. Did that shit get legalized in the US? No. But
Hell
guess what
no.
did get legalized in the U.S.? Just one of those pills, which causes a ton of adverse side effects
Well,
and
yeah,
does
you
not
don't
actually
wanna-
cure it.
You don't want to heal people. That would
Should
be
have gone to the
stupid.
fucking UK to fix that shit nice, cheap, and easy. But
There's no money in healing people, Levi. You know that.
oh yeah, I know all about that.
So,
Sorry.
Stafford,
Weird medical
okay?
tangent.
He had a herniated disc. He got a epidural. I don't know what he's due. I didn't know he was due.
That means he's dilating like a pregnant woman.
So at this point, it's like, all right, you have a herniated disc in your back. What happens when you get hit by a 300-pound defensive line? These guys are monsters in the NFL. What do you think is going to happen here?
It's gonna get worse.
He's going to be like,
He's gonna get-
everything's okay.
His bones
Are they
gonna-
gonna
his
have him
bones gonna
so
crack.
doped up that he can't actually play quarterback?
No, bro. Jimmy G. is
I
their
just want to
quarterback.
see him throw more pick sixes. That'd be fun.
Jimmy G is their quarterback. They're gonna try and make a move for somebody before the deadline.
No,
Stetson
you wanna hear-
Bennett. Stetson
you know
Bennett
what-
They don't
sucks.
have the cap space, dog.
Kenny, you know what's hilarious though? Devontae Adams left Green Bay with such a chip on his shoulder about how he was done wrong by Aaron Rodgers,
Mm-hmm.
and ever since then he's been like truly cursed with all his like quarterbacks that he hated. He got cursed with Rodgers at the end with the Jets. Now he has Jimmy Garoppolo again after going viral on Netflix whining about Jimmy Garoppolo as a Raider.
Leaving.
But he said he didn't have no issues with him.
Like
He's a
Devontae
liar.
Adams, like I don't know to feel sorry for you because you're a former Packer. I don't know to just laugh at you. It's
just
hilarious how it works.
But he said he never had issues with Jimmy G. He just had a like a misunderstanding.
I got no sympathy for Devontae. Like if bad things happen, like he knew that. Now don't get me wrong, I do feel bad for him for what the Raiders did to that motherfucker. He went there to go to play with Derek Carr, and they were like, nah.
All right.
Like that was his college roommate, bro. That was who he grew up. Like they were fucking.
Yeah, they
best
did him
friends.
dirty. They did him dirty.
Yeah, then they signed James. He's like, what? This guy
that
don't
was
throw the
so
ball downfield.
Yep.
So what do you guys think of Max Crosby's comments that he's guaranteeing there's going to be multiple fights at joint practice this week?
I bet you it won't be against Trent. He's gonna stay away from Trent. He'll go after Luter Jr. Watch.
He won't be going after Sebastian Valdez either.
Oh yeah, we played on Saturday, huh? Against the
I
Raiders,
showed a
huh?
clip of Marlon Humphrey trolling Nate Wiggins.
We're gonna dog walk those
Didn't
bums.
Coach just have a whole meeting about not throwing punches at practice. And apparently,
We're gonna
Nate
dog
was,
walk those
throwing
bums.
uppercuts at someone in the Colts joint practice. Got kicked out.
Remember, everybody,
Well-
the Raiders are ass.
Yeah. The older players, listen, the older players.
Their
Especially
roster
with
is
Geno
straight
Smith,
garbage.
he's,
They used to practice every day.
Like Dodgers.
Like
Every
Kenny
day
said,
the
though.
old
Oh hell no! I'm going to Dodger game in September.
I want to see a viral clip of Fred Warner just like knocking the shit out of Geno Smith. That's all I want.
I mean,
Is he gonna play?
Gina Smith.
I don't care if it's leaked from like practice. I don't care if it's like just one series of the game. Like, I just want to see one viral clip of Fred Warner knocking the shit out of Geno Smith. That's all I want. You can't hit
I
a
don't
coach,
think
but
either
at
are
least you
playing.
can hit the quarterback.
Oh, they're practicing, yeah. Joint
hit
practice.
Smith and then go
Well,
after.
didn't we cancel joint practice with somebody?
I feel like
The Saints, I thought.
I think
Oh, well,
we-
that was last year.
too.
I think we canceled one with the Raiders. One of them.
Yeah, I'm not.
I know that they have a joint practice on Thursday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I know the last time we played the Raiders, we tired them in the practice game.
Oh yeah, because there's no more overtime.
Yeah, my
That's
brother went to that game
ridiculous.
too.
Did y'all hear about? There's some new rule with the fucking kicking. What is it called? Like, there's like a free kick now. The Ravens ended up practicing it today, and Loop hit like a 67-yard. Something about calling a free catch, and then they could immediately go to a field goal or some shit. Like,
Oh, they go to like the 40.
yeah, like
And what happens? They take it back to the 40.
I gotta
and kick it
Google
from
Yeah,
there?
they go like a fed catch, and they don't want to get the catch or something like that.
So, someone posted a YouTube video of the Jaguars versus it was the Panthers versus Cleveland. During the game, the Panthers kicker was doing a lot of shady stuff, kicking the ball, and it really pissed off the return team of the Browns. And basically, it's a new thing now. You can manipulate the ball when you kick it, and so a lot of teams are not going to like it. Now the teams are not going to like it.
No, these rules are terrible. So there'll be
Yeah,
more
that's just
scoring.
stupid. That's just stupid.
Hell,
Wait, are
stupid.
you talking about the kickoff or?
They only care about offense.
point after
No.
field goal?
Well,
I
there's
mean, point
changes
after
to both.
touchdown.
Like,
Hey, Levi, can I ask you a question about your division? Do you actually buy into all this like Shador Sanders nonsense? Because doesn't he like have an oblique injury now after people have been crying for 3 days that he was listed as quarterback 4?
I mean, so if we're talking about like his performance in week 1,
Pretty good.
I mean, he looked in control and commanded the offense. He looked very calm. Now, don't get me wrong. Here's the thing.
Didn't he have a play where he like ran backwards 30 yards?
Hey, he didn't lose the ball. He didn't throw an interception.
but
He didn't get a
The
fumble.
thing is this: I
threw it
didn't
away.
focus on none of that. You
Threw it
know,
away legally.
some of the throws were a little errant, like not, because of course the thing was that people praised on him is his ball placement, which is sometimes
Which he
elite.
did 2 times and got 2 touchdowns.
Which, yeah, he had like one of those throws was a dime.
dimes in traffic.
But like there was a throw at or behind the line of scrimmage on a screen where he really fucked up and threw it like super far back, where his guy had to step even further back and reach and grab, which of course then completely destroyed the screen.
Which every quarterback has done.
So
to a certain degree, yes.
It wasn't
The
their
good
first
ones
day
do it,
being
don't
the
do
fourth
it.
quarterback.
But
So
but he didn't look bad by any means. There's definitely nothing to say he looked bad. He looked in control and command, and he looked like he could continue to grow. And if he made those, and like I'm talking like this is a slight 20% max difference in accuracy. That small difference would have made him probably the best by far performer of all preseason quarterbacks.
So
by far.
I hate to break this to you, but the New York media is so starved of any kind of a
Jackson
superstar.
Dart had some numbers too, by the way.
Shador Sanders could have been beyond prolific. There's no way he would have outshined either Dart or Abdul Carter.
So I was watching.
Even Jet fans are like crowing about the freaking Jets womping on the Packers and hurting Jordan Love, and now they're gonna get a chance to womp on the Giants. Like,
Jordan Love sucks.
So
Yeah, he does.
I want to say something about Shador Sanders. Watching him in the first week of preseason.
He's been like a brother to you, John.
Anyway,
I can't fight nibbles.
Sorry.
That's my brother.
there's a reason why, like in college football, like people consider him the best quarterback, and you saw it on display. The talent that is there,
Accuracy.
what could be.
Yep.
Poise.
The problem is the problem is, and this is the thing I hate about scouts in the NFL, is they're like, yeah, he made a lot of good throws, but he was playing with a lot of trashy ass players. Of course, it's preseason, and he's not like he's not like a 10-year veteran. There was a lot of things he did wrong, but there was one play.
Plenty of things he did right, though.
There was one play where it really defined an NFL quarterback from college. It was only like a 10-yard, throw where he basically dropped back, the pocket broke down, he stayed poised, and threw
He
a
took a couple
7-yard
shots
pass.
and made some good throws.
He threw a
He's not
7-yard
afraid to get
pass
hit.
to a tight end or like a fullback or a running. It was a tight end where there was 3 players in that area, and he still got the throw.
John Jay,
And-
there was 5 people in
So-
that area.
So the point is that there is a lot of positives when it comes to Shador Sanders. Now, should we crown him and say
Now,
he's
of course,
take,
I don't know that defense.
He looks solid. I'm not gonna lie.
Like how much depth? Like the Ravens didn't play a ton of starters. Like
Now,
5.
I want to finish by saying this. After the game, the NFL posted a short, and Shador said, "I had a C- performance." The only reason why people are giving him an A+ because we won, and the way he was talking to the
I would give
guy
him a B+,
was very
honestly.
humble,
B-.
very very humble. Now, as
He's a
I've
humble
always
person.
as I've always said this before, Shador is
He knows
like his
how to
dad.
do it.
He tries to be a little bit too much, but you can tell, just like his dad, they have a bit of that humbleness. And so hopefully he can continue to show that, because there are a lot of people who do not like the kid. for a lot of dumb
Miles
reasons.
Garrett got caught for speeding the
So,
other day. Fucking talk about that.
I hope he can
Contagious.
be like that gentleman player.
Fifth time now.
Here's what I'll say about Shador. You
How
know I
fast
love
was he going?
Shador. Shador is my favorite quarterback in this last draft. I stand by that. I think in 5 years he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in football. But here's what I'll say: another goal met and achieved. He did what they asked him to do. He had no problems doing it. Another challenge that he's met and beaten. He does this. He loves it. He loves the challenge. And if he does badly, he wants to do better next time. He's a good kid. He got
he is a
bad
good kid.
fucking rep
He is a good
by
kid.
a lot of people in the media, and that's just horse shit.
Well, I think he did. He looks a lot better than Jimmy G. And he's just a rookie.
He's not saying much.
Everyone's better than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Papa, Jimmy G's been like a brother to you.
That's my boy, man.
Shador
I believed in him when we first got him, man. I was so excited. It's like he was coming out of New England, backing up Tom Brady and under Belichick. I thought he was the one.
Yeah,
there goes
me too.
that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Anybody was the one after Brian Hoyer started off with 0-11,
Melissa,
0-9.
he's been like a brother to you. Brian Hoyer.
I almost got kicked out of the Ravens.
Tommy,
live,
I hate to break it to you. I will say this to your face if you ever show your face again. All Brian's with an I hate. There's one exception, and that's Brian Burns on the from the Carolina Panthers and now on the New York Giants.
Oh, he's awesome.
I hate Brian with an I. My brother is a Brian with an I. They
Oh,
are
boy.
duplicitous, snakish creatures, and I do not like them.
I know only one Brian and he's a snake.
Hold on, Spongy, you have to wait. He's not here yet.
Well, then I'll have to show
Yeah,
you
I
my
thought Spongy was in the background there.
adorable face.
Hey, there he is. There he is.
Look at the
Hey, Tommy,
in the Baltimore
I think you
Ravens,
need to stop
actual YouTube channel
giving so much love
Some lady was
to
trying to
someone named Tiger
because I was talking shit about Dan.
that you love so much from
Despite it saying I was the
Penn
biggest
State,
overall fan in all of
Jersey
Baltimore
City's
in their chat.
Tig, he sucks.
Jair Brown.
He's freaking garbage.
I know how much you love him. I know how you wax poetic about him in DMs and everywhere. So,
Wait,
that
you're
guy
a
is
Knicks fan
freaking trash.
now? Tommy, are you a
Cut
Knicks
that
fan now?
bum immediately.
see,
I hate
there's
him.
love. That's your love language, Tommy.
Now, hold on a second. Are you talking about Jair Brown?
Tig.
Yes, he very much loves Tig.
Yes, he does. Oh, wow.
He loves him. He was so happy Jersey City gave him the key to the city. He was waxing poetic about how wonderful he is, how he was done so wrong last year, and
God, he was the
this is who
worst
Tommy
player on the
loves.
field. He was the worst player in the field last year. It's just like, what are you doing, man? Can't cover, can't tackle, can't do anything.
Bebop,
He's our fourth best safety.
I wonder
Okay.
about that free kick.
Whatever you say.
I don't understand
We
the
could trade
entire
him for
rules about it, but
7th round pick.
this came from our practice report. The Ravens practice the free kick situation when a team can fair catch a punt and kick a field goal from the spot on the ensuing play with the defense at least 10 yards away from the line of scrimmage, usually executed at the end of a half, which then Tyler Loop, and I think you get to kick it from a tee. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tyler Loop nailed a 67-yarder. I don't fully understand the rule, but I guarantee you we're going to see some teams like use whatever this loophole is for this free kick
I know.
situation.
yeah. Now, is this for like both ends of the half, or is it just for the end of the first half?
I mean, it doesn't say first half, so I'm guessing. I guess I'm trying to actually I see that there was a rule change, but I haven't found a true explanation of what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay, because like if it comes down like to end of a half, so that it could also be the end of the game, isn't that going to send more games into overtime?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Like,
exactly,
that's
crazy
proposed
Jews.
changes to
If you're having guys line up 10 yards away and you're letting them kick, and you're having these kickers that are training themselves to have this like crazy 60, 70-yard bomb, like Isn't that going to
Especially if it's on a
extend
kid.
time for these guys having to be on the field and it cause more issues before they had to be negotiated NFLPA and they try to push for a week or 18 games?
So,
Like, isn't that going to cause more nightmares?
so I don't know why the NFL continues to insist that we got to continue to modify special teams.
I know, man. They're just trying to make it more exciting. It's
I
hella
understand that there's like the betting aspect, which is a different conversation, but I get it why you're trying to make special teams more safer, because they said in the late 2000s, early 2010s, that's when concussions were happening during like the kickoffs and the punts.
When they used to join hands and shit.
And so, okay, football.
You make it sound so gay. Dude.
Football's a
You're not
violent
game
game.
for hold my hands.
Okay, and so the NFL, when they try to make something better, you're actually making the game more worse.
Yep.
And not just for the players, but also for the fans. And I'm getting sick and
like
tired
the
of it.
changes.
And I don't want to say this because then one of YTC's friends, we're going to be watching flag football.
I forgot the official stats, but they talked about changing. So now the rule is that if you kick it back, it's up to the 35.
Justin Fields would be
They
good
showed
at
last
that,
year
John.
they cut concussions by huge numbers. They cut also not only concussions but lower leg injuries as well, while also increasing the percentage of kickoffs. But I think they want kickoff returns to be close to like 60% of the time. They want that more exciting big play in a sense.
They want points.
And of course, if they lowered concussion and lower leg injuries while upping the return rate, they're like, holy shit, we're only going to see, probably a minor, probably 5 to 10% increase in those injury categories while seeing a 30% increase in the return category.
They don't give a crap about
It-
injuries. They just want
Levi,
points.
But you're right on that. You're right on that.
see, this is where I have a big issue, and it's mostly with your conference. Because it feels like this new rule is for big whiny baby teams like the Bills and the Ravens and other teams who just can't get past the Chiefs in the playoffs and always wonder about how they didn't have that last possession. And
Do we
B,
want the Chiefs to win every time, though?
it also feels like this whole stance where it's to prevent more leg injuries and more concussions, whatever. Like, wasn't that the whole rule about how nobody was supposed to hit a quarterback, and yet the only person that they ever enforced that stupid rule for is Patrick Mahomes? Like, if you breathe on Patrick Mahomes, if you lay a middle finger on Patrick Mahomes, it's like a 15-yard penalty, and you're like close to an injection. But these other guys are being landed on and having their heads driven into the ground, and there's nothing.
Yep.
Is Washington a Super Bowl run? By looking for these rules, I actually went to NFL operations and I found some really weird resolutions passed. Like there's one by Pittsburgh, by only Pittsburgh, and one by Washington.
I'm not
lowered
attacking you, Levi.
expectations, baby.
I really am not attacking you. I feel like a lot of these stupid rules are just because people are whining from the AFC that they can't get past the Chiefs.
Hear me out on this. This is a weird one. G3 resolution passed by NFL on NFLoperations.com by Washington permits clubs that may qualify for the postseason to obtain scouting credentials for 2 consecutive games, weeks 17 and 18, played by a potential postseason opponent. Also requires clubs hosting wildcard games to provide scouting credentials to all teams within the same conference who are participating in the postseason. And again, that was only proposed by Washington but passed by the league. They want an increased scouting report on who they're going to play in the wildcard, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so
I don't know.
Like
that's sus as shit. Like, there's another one about Pittsburgh with phone calls.
So is this like? Is this like trying to legitimize in reverse what the Patriots used to do, which was illegally film all their opponents, including the Bengals, who were like not winning anything?
Like, tell me this one doesn't sound like Pittsburgh trying to get out of free agent. G1A passed by Pittsburgh for 1 year only. Tell me that doesn't sound like they're trying to get out of a fucking fine. Permits clubs to have 1 video or phone call with no more than 5 prospective unrestricted free agents during the 2-day negotiation period. permits clubs to make travel arrangements with such players upon agreeing on terms. That sounds like they made a pass to let Pittsburgh get out of a fine for free agent tampering. Like, I don't know. I'm just finding all this shit. I'm like, wow.
You know what, Levi? The funny part is it's not going to
There's one
help
about
either
kicking,
Tomlin
too,
or
that's
Rodgers win any games.
Mm-hmm.
So you were
It's
mentioning
definitely not going to
Baltimore.
make Cam Hayward be like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to ask for more money after my old pro year.
Baltimore, Cleveland, Houston, Las Vegas, Minnesota, Philadelphia, and Washington also passed a rule about permitting clubs to prepare their kicking footballs before game day. So all those teams, I'd be checking the pressure on their fucking kicking footballs,
So
like my team included.
When has the NFL considered themselves ethical? Never.
When did any NFL reporter tell you about any one of those 3 resolutions that I talked about?
I have
none. Not one.
I got 2 things to say. The first one, the first thing I want to say is that one time the Chiefs and protecting the quarterback hurt them when they were playing the Raiders, and so their defensive tackle or their star defensive tackled and sacked Carr, and he fumbled the ball and he picked it up. The referees threw a flag and they said roughing the passer. When you watch the replay, he basically grabbed him, slammed him, took his body off. He followed the rules and then lost the ball, and he still picked it up. And then a lot of people were watching it. It was an NBC, primetime game. Everybody watched it. I was watching with YTC. Me and him were like, "Oh, Raiders!" And again, I hate the Raiders, so it sucks that. And so everyone after the next day said, "Why did the referees do that?" And then the Chiefs were like, people talk about us, we get these special calls. I sacked the quarterback and I got a flag, and even Andy Reid was pissed off. So it does go like the referees do favor, or they just like try to protect these players too much. And then the second thing about all these rules is that after the NFC title game with the Saints and the Rams, which everyone knows that was like a head-to-head hit, the Saints coach basically was part of that committee which changes rules, and he put that thing after 1 year. After 1 year, he's like, you know what? I don't like this rule because it backfired on the Saints. So, again, when has the NFL ever had any ethical standards?
Yeah, the Rams should have lost that game too.
Never.
Yep.
That's fucking bull.
Hey,
I won a bet though.
It
but he
could
never
have
paid me.
happened to a nicer organization or a nicer head coach, because not only were you guys part of Bountygate and you guys got way off easy on that, but then I had to hear you whine for a decade plus about how poor little Drew Brees fell into a clothesline by Ahmad Brooks, who was trying to take off their beloved quarterback's head off. Even though it showed your asshole tucked his neck in and perfectly slid into his arm. But for years, the poor big bad Niners were picking on poor little Drew Brees and trying to break him in half, whether it was Ahmad Brooks or Tavius Street. So I feel no sympathy for Sean Payton, the Saints, or anything that held them back.
Melissa, did you see my new name?
No.
Hey, everybody.
Evil
Let's take a
McNiner
look.
look familiar?
Evil McNiner.
That looks like my South Park character, honestly.
David, put my name up. Put my name up.
Cool. Where are you?
Look, it's even got the same glasses too. That's pretty cool.
No, she does not. But you know what? It could have been way worse. So
they're going 7.
Well, he's a handsome guy. He's a handsome guy.
No, that's not the issue. I mean, you could have gotten really assholey. You could have brought up.
I did it because you hate the Packers.
A whole lot of things that I hate from the Packers way more.
That's not a fedora, is that what they call a fedora?
No.
The hat.
Where?
Yours.
The fedora.
No, that's a Kangol hat, dog.
That's a Kangol hat? What'd you call it?
He's got like
Kangol.
a golf hat or A newsy.
So-
I guess they call it the newspaper. I don't know, boy.
Yeah, the
I don't
new-
know what it
the
is.
Oh,
Newsies cap.
a newsbee, right? A news.
Kind of, but it's kind of smaller than one of those.
It's also like a
Do you
golf cap.
actually think that these guys, Colby and everybody, can actually get over Barch if Barch is hurt, or at least
He
compete for a
better.
starting job?
Dude, Drew Moss was killing it too. Those two rookies, man.
Well, you mean
I got
you
For
mean
left
Brock
guard.
Lesnar's you mean Brock Lesnar's future son-in-law?
That's right.
Primo?
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah. She's a doll.
Hey, Spongy,
Hey,
what do
Sheena.
you, Spongy? I heard that
She's a
Hurts
dolly.
is not even in the top 10 quarterback list.
He's
Oh,
not.
Am I
yeah,
right by saying that?
That list by a former trash quarterback who was
Oh.
very inaccurate, Dan Orlovsky.
Oh,
he
that was
didn't
by
have
Cam.
He didn't have Mahomes in his top 10 either. I don't think
Mahomes
he
is
had Purdy in there.
garbage.
Okay, I hate to break. I hate to Spongy. I know you're like on your little thing and you want to feel outraged. Dan Orlovsky is ESPN's version of Adam Frank. It's just this trash guy with his trash things that's gonna get them clicks. That's all they care about.
Just trash.
Does he still hold the record for
Okay.
Is that who made that list?
And
Yeah,
if we're gonna talk about things from ESPN that should be praised or mocked or whatever, how about the fact that they showed a clip of Peyton Manning being interviewed by Chris Collinsworth and how he was crowing and talking about the greatness of Jalen Hurts and how Jalen Hurts is always blowing up his phone and picking his brain and learning the cerebral side of football. Like, if you want to get upset about a dumb list from a dumb quarterback that literally ran like 15 yards out of the end zone to run away from defenders like cowards over what Peyton Manning has been blasted all over for ESPN saying how great your quarterback is and how much he's a student of the game and how he's really worked on his cerebralness and how he deserves all this credit from what he survived in college and then what he's done in the league. I think you're kind of concentrating on the wrong thing from ESPN right now.
I didn't say that. That was a question.
Well,
was
ESPN is
no,
gonna
I was
own the
asking-
fucking
My
own the
question-
NFL, so you're gonna have to support it, even though
Yeah, and you're gonna have to get the app for like $30
So-
a month too.
bullshit.
A month.
So
No, my question to Spongy was, where do you rate him at?
I definitely think he's top 5. I'm not.
No way.
No, I'm gonna
insane?
disagree there.
I have to.
Say,
I
I
have
think
to
Brock
say that
Purdy is top
Brock
10.
Purdy is better than Jalen Hurts.
He really is.
He is in numbers, but
Scoreboard.
I got Jalen Hurts top 10.
I'm
Top
gonna say
10,
this,
yeah.
I have,
Yeah, Jalen Hurts is not a bad quarterback.
I'm gonna
Top
say
10.
No,
this,
he's a good
I
quarterback.
He's not the best.
15.
Well, Spongy, Spongy, who's your top 5?
David,
I'm not gonna
I
say
love
it in any order.
I love it.
I'm not
The top
doing
5
this.
are the top 5 for everybody.
Y'all saw
Usually.
what happened to CeeDee Lamb, right?
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a huge
He got
Lamar
the
Jackson
penalty
guy,
and how
he's
he got
top
hit on the
5.
sideline?
Run
Yeah.
over by a
Yeah, by the
zebra.
ref.
He got run over by a zebra.
I
That
heard.
shit was funny.
I heard from
I'm
another.
not a huge Lamar Jackson fan, but he's definitely top 5.
I heard from another Ravens fan that Lamar Jackson is ass.
Oh,
Of course, I got Josh Allen.
badass.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I
Josh
got Joe
Allen,
Burrow.
Burrows,
This
all right.
is in
Yeah.
no order. Lamar
What?
Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackson.
Did I say Mahomes?
No, you didn't say
No,
that.
that's 4. And then Jalen Hurts, that's
And
5.
I think Hurts is there.
No.
But
he's
No,
not.
Brock Purdy and Jalen
That's
Hurts.
in no order.
I don't
That's
think.
fine. You
I
don't
don't
have
think.
to have an order, Spongy.
I gotta be honest with you.
for an
I
Eagle
don't
fan,
even
that's
think
actually a
Brock Purdy's
respectable list.
top 5.
If I'm being honest with all of you,
I like Brock Purdy, but I don't think he's top 5.
I think he's top
number
I
5 is a
think
healthy
Purdy's top 10.
top 15, top 20.
So
Healthy
Stafford,
Healthy
yeah,
Stafford
maybe.
is a number 5.
Stafford's
Healthy
ass.
Nah,
Stafford is
I'm
number
putting
5.
Stafford at 7.
no, he's ass.
But Spongy, I will give you this. You guys better be taking Jaden Daniels seriously because He a different breed for you. Like that's a legitimate quarterback you guys got to worry about.
That's
Yeah,
a
Jaden
sophomore
Daniels.
slump.
He's the JD5
Like I
is the
said
real
earlier,
deal.
that offensive
Unless he has a
line-
sophomore slump.
That's
Laramie
Yeah,
Tunsil coming in is great, but it allows them to take Brandon Coleman, their first round pick tackle. I'm going to put that in quotations from
He's a guard.
TCU, who should have been moved to guard, and he's going to finally get to move to guard.
Hey,
That offensive line is going to be dangerous if they're.
Hey,
Where's Connor?
I've got
That
a.
defense is sus.
Where's Connor?
Where do we putting CJ
Okay,
Stroud on the list?
Levi, be honest though.
Much
I
lower.
think
Scary
he's
Terry or
top
no
10.
Scary Terry? Do you
Could be
honestly
top
believe
10
that
by the end of the
offensive
year.
line is going to handle anything when it comes to the Giants coming off week 1?
Hell
Now,
yeah.
don't get me wrong.
Because-
If that Giants team is
Because
healthy, that
you got
D-line is
Dexter Lawrence coming off trying to prove shit.
Bill
You got
Carter,
Brian Burns trying to
Burns.
prove shit. And you got Abdul Carter in his first official game.
They've got
Forget
somebody on his
Thibodeau.
track record.
Abba dabba.
Yeah.
Those 3 are going to feast on the Commanders week 1.
Yeah.
They're going to give them a lot of
Abdul is
crap.
looking like a Miles Garrett knockoff, honestly. Like
Abdul's a
he's
beast.
good.
I think the Giants beat the Cowboys
Now, don't
once.
get me wrong. That
At
Giants
least
offensive
once.
line though is really bad. Like
They probably beat him at Cowboy Stadium, but I think the Cowboys win on the
honestly,
road.
yeah,
Tommy,
that's
there's a
usually-
better chance that Geno Smith and Pete Carroll sweep the Chiefs than the Giants winning against the Cowboys.
I told
Well, they
Brandon
haven't,
Ford I'm
but
counting on
I think
him
this is the
Broncos
year.
to the Chiefs division.
There's a better chance that the Packers actually go 0-6 in their division
Oh,
than the
Tommy,
Giants get one game against the
Very
Cowboys.
possible.
I got a question for the panel.
I don't
It's just
know,
a-
man. That's my hot
Do you
take,
think
dog.
the Broncos can unseat the Chiefs for the AFC West?
Yes,
title?
The,
absolutely.
the Broncos
No.
defense is so good. It's not even
No.
funny, man. Oh
I
my
think-
god.
This is a hot one right here. This is a good one.
I have
Hell, hell no.
The Broncos have the best secondary in the league.
I got a question for Tommy.
Levi,
If that
be
happens,
honest.
well,
Be
are you
honest.
gonna-
I think people are setting it up where it's like the Bills. Remember how they kept saying like everyone was going to upset the Bills, whether it was the Jets or the Dolphins? I think they genuinely enjoy too much that the Chiefs own that division.
I think with
Like
the Broncos,
I think it's going to take luck and heart and just about a miracle for someone to upset the Chiefs. It's not because I think
with
they're
the
so much
Broncos-
better. I genuinely think that your conference enjoys the Kings so much they don't want a lot of change when it comes to the top one.
Okay, so I think how the Broncos can take over the Chiefs in that division. The defense is fine where it's at right now.
What
That's
about
one
your
of the
second
best
favorite team?
It's one of the best defenses in all of football.
No way, bro. The Chargers are taking that division.
No.
But it's all
Greg
gonna
Roman?
No,
come-
Kenny, stop it.
Chargers!
Trey
It's all
Lance.
gonna come to the play of Bo Nix. It's all gonna come to the play of Bo Nix.
Dude, Bo Nix
yeah.
looked terrible when we
Bro,
played him. Dude, he couldn't do
he-
shit off our
He is
backups.
not a good quarterback, bro.
I know. I'm not high on him ever.
Oh, okay.
I like
And I got these Bronco fans going, he should have won Rookie of the Year. Get the hell out of here.
I wouldn't go
Rookie
that
of the
far,
Year,
but
my
I love
ass.
Bo Nix.
I don't know about that.
What you drinking, Papa J?
I don't see it with Nick.
Whiskey.
He's getting wins.
No,
though.
that's me.
He's drinking Red Bull.
Ultra,
Oh.
bruh.
Oh, come on. That carb ass beer?
Michelob.
What the
My
hell?
dad- my
Tommy,
dad
For
bought
waiting
this, I'm
tables,
just
I feel like
drinking my
Michelob
dad's
Ultra
beer
was
right
my
now.
number one ordered beer.
You know what? It's not
I
even
love
bad.
IPAs. Those are my drinks.
Tommy.
I only
IPAs.
drink
Me
the
too, but
King
last time I had IPAs, I drank six of them, dude. I was so fucked up.
Papa
Oh my
J, I
god.
went to the liquor store.
That's why I love IPAs.
Crown Royal was $19.99, but then they had a special. If you buy a second bottle of Crown Royal regular, you get $6 off the second bottle. So my second
I know
bottle.
you sure
Levi,
don't
do you know
that.
why I think you like Crown Royal? Because you're part Puerto Rican, I think.
I mean, there are a lot of them down.
Yeah, his skin tells you that.
No, Tommy, I have a
You
You know
question.
what they do about? Oh, that's cool. Those that 1800 San Fran bottle. That's fucking dope.
Tommy,
They have tons of those in Miami here, but
Yo.
Yeah.
Tommy, I have a question. So you
Yeah,
say
buddy.
you're saying the Giants are going to win one game.
Yeah.
How do you think James West is going to feel?
Oh,
JJ
he's gonna start crying like a little bee.
that Cowboys troll?
Yeah. What about Crazy Girl? Where's that guy been?
Crazy guy.
Good lord, that
thank you,
guy's an
Bob.
idiot. These
Yeah,
Cowboy fans are
you've been
stupid,
switching
man.
his, that guy's
Yo.
been switching his
The
team
only
so
cool
much.
Cowboy fan is Valix.
It took
You're
me
the
because I was installing a new shower filter on the shower for the girlfriend. All that chlorine in the water down here in Florida.
I just wash myself in the public pool.
So,
Bro, that's
you know
how
what?
I feel. Every time I
Ask
get in the
you,
shower,
Brock,
I
you
smell
Kenny?
so much fucking chlorine. It's
Levi.
like ridiculous.
I smell
Levi,
like bleach and cigarettes.
Levi, I got a question. I was talking to Spongy over the weekend. I want to ask you a question because you work out. I was told that you can drink soda and lose weight.
What the
It's
hell?
fucking hard too. I will never forget one
There's
time
so
I was
much
on the treadmill
sugar.
and I ran for a mile and I was like checking my
Facts,
calories. I was
Bebop.
like, dope. I got off the treadmill. I drank a fucking Sprite, which is way better than a Coke. Sprite. I was like, in fucking half a sip, I literally put on all the calories I just ran on a fucking.
No, yeah, don't
Yeah.
drink your calories.
Hey,
Don't
fuck
Dude, I had
soda.
2 donuts yesterday, man. What the hell?
Yeah.
Let me give you a medical.
I'm
fun
drinking
fact
Diet
about soda.
Coke, caffeine free.
That's perfect.
Let me give you a medical
fun.
fun fact about
Those
soda.
are
Diet
disgusting.
I
That,
forgot
we
what
should get Coke
acid-
Zero's way better.
I
Coke
forgot
Zero.
what
Okay,
acid.
first of all, Tommy, I legitimately cannot handle anything with zero.
So
Or this non-sugar, whatever the hell you want to call it.
That's just nasty.
now let me say this: I drink soda first of all, so
Aspartame?
I'm horrible. But let me give you a fun fact: there is an acid. I forgot. It's not folic acid. It's not nitric. I forgot what the
Citric?
fucking acid is. Maybe citric. I don't think it's citric, but there's a certain acid you can look on the label that they put in soda. The main reason they put this in soda is because if you were to drink that soda without that acid, that amount of sugar would induce your body into involuntary vomiting at an alarming rate. Because that
That's
much
not-
sugar in your stomach, your body knows that's not good. So Coca-Cola,
Dude.
way back in the fucking day, found
Soda's
that if they
bad.
put
Had
acid
cocaine
in
in
it, it reduced your
Can't have
natural
soda 'cause
stomach
it's
acid
bad.
or increased it to deal
Isn't
with
it
that increased
aspartame?
sugar and allowed you to drink that sugar.
But-
Fucking sugar is just as addictive as almost anything out there. Like,
They're
Dude,
poisoning us.
Pepsi
Okay,
has
ooh,
44
but-
grams of sugar in it.
Tom,
44!
I love I'm a Dr.
Tommy.
Pepper fan.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Tommy, I can't have anything with zero on it because
But that's a
literally,
legit scientific fact, by the way.
literally, I will have diabetic ketoacidosis again if I do.
Yeah,
Like,
don't do
I
that.
don't know what the fuck they changed the FDA guidelines to, but
Yeah.
everyone keeps telling me that diet is bad for you, sugar free is bad for
It
you,
is.
no sugar
It is.
added is bad for you, and like.
It is.
It's not
Granted, I'm not
good.
gonna force whatever I eat on someone else, but
Yeah.
when people tell me to eat anything zero, it not only raises my sugar over 200 points and I can't ever bring it down, it makes me so beyond sick. And
Yeah,
I
don't do
was,
it.
Part of that, one,
I was
But I can
recently
tell
in
you
the hospital
this.
with a seizure. Like, I'm not gonna fuck with this shit anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know
don't.
what
But
the hell they
I can
did.
tell you this, like, drinking any soda is bad, even diet.
all it is.
But,
It is
you know,
literally
once in a while it's fine. But
molecular speaking. It takes your body more effort to strip that fucking sugar, and when it does, it gets more.
I can't
sugar.
say anything. I'm vaping
It has
now.
It literally
I don't know why I
has
started.
short-term memory. That was what killed me. In schools here in the South, they were like, "We're gonna pull soda out of schools," and they pulled all the regular soda and they left all the diet sodas. And I was like, "Yeah, the diet sodas do help you calorie-wise, but it's literally shown to attack short-term memory. Like, it is so fucking bad." But at the same time, like I said, I'm still addicted to fucking soda. I can't.
How is
Oh,
Pepsi
sorry.
have 42 grams of sugar in it, dude? That's
I don't
Have you
obscene.
seen the new
Soda.
Japanese Coke, by the way?
Obscene.
Have you seen the new
Soda.
Japanese Coke that makes you lose weight? So this actually got
Oh,
passed
maybe-
in Japan. You
maybe
can buy
you
it
can get
now.
Mike
It's
on
based
that,
off
John.
what I've told you about. It's called oh fuck, what is it called? I used it once. Garcinia cambogia. It is an extract found in Indian Hindu fruit that it inhibits the body's ability to store new fat cells. Dr. Oz found it way after I found it, and it got through. I read the actual medical trials on this shit. Generally, it plateaus at about 20 pounds, but dude, this shit's actually a miracle drug. And I know a guy personally that lost over 100 pounds.
Yep.
You know, actually doing exercise, pairing it with other shit. But the new Coke just has Garcinia in it, so it helps your body not absorb the fat and all those carbs, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's in Japan. You can go buy it.
I know.
Japan.
Maybe that's what Thomas was talking about because he
So
said
when it comes to soda, like I think like everyone understands like sugar goes into soda. Now in America, and me and Spongy over the weekend we're talking to somebody about this, but in America we use fructose corn syrup. All right.
Yeah.
In Mexico, and I was just trying to make an example. I'm not saying drink Mexican soda. They still use real.
It tastes better.
Yeah,
It is way better.
and
Viva
so
la raza.
Mexican Coke is
Because
off
they
the
can
hook.
grow sugar cane unlike
So
us,
done.
and then corn, you know,
Off the hook.
corn flakes. Sorry.
it's just sad that like in America for like all these giant and again I've been saying this for the last 4 years since I've met YTC and all his friends. I hate these giant corporations that are trying to make us sick, like eat our unhealthy food. And so
Excuse me.
they basically will put any type of thing that's not
Good
in our
evening,
body
Don.
to get us sick. And so I've always tried to say this: if you like soda, and I'm not trying to say drink soda, as a person who actually studied this bull crap in college, Mexican Coke or
I'm on Mexican radio.
basically any Mexican soft drink soda has real sugar. Now,
Whoa,
I'm not advocating
radio.
that we all drink Mexican soda, but I'm saying if you have that sweet tooth and you want something a little bit better than syrup, that's what I recommend. But
Listen,
Yo, the
all I'm
scissorup,
saying-
man. The scissorup.
All I want to say is I
Syrup.
prefer Colombian Coke.
Dude, I drank a whole bottle of that cough medicine one day.
Ooh.
Dude. Codeine.
crazy juice.
Good Lord, I was a mess.
I'm drinking Crown and Croak. It's
Hi, Don.
phosphoric acid. To put the record straight, phosphoric
acid.
Coke.
Oh, okay, that's better.
My
I was
brother,
gonna say you
Levi-
probably know that from actual industrial use.
Levi's drunk right now.
I want
So
I
That's
want
like
to hear that crazy
your boy's
juice.
I'm
My
just
Warriors
kidding.
brother, proud of my Warriors
Like
brother.
my fifth Crown and Coke.
It is? Oh, shit, dude,
I
I'd be
started drinking during Star Wars Battlefront, bro. I get
dude,
home
I
from
would
the gym,
be
drink a
I'd be
protein shake and start drinking.
lit off my freaking ass.
Hey,
I'm
Levi,
not-
I got
I'm
a question
ashamed.
for you,
Yeah.
Levi.
Let's hear it.
So Niners' favorite coming into the draft was Teddy Buchanan. How's he
Who?
doing over there?
UCLA linebacker drafted. Was it somewhere
No,
between
not
fourth and
UCLA,
sixth?
Cal Berkeley.
Hey, Levi. Oh, sorry,
go,
I interrupted.
Cal.
But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Papa J.
And so I'm wondering, how's he doing out there? Is he doing great? Is he sucking it?
I heard he's doing god awful.
He's not doing god awful. So first fun fact about him,
He's
you
such
know
a
him.
troll,
He had
man.
all that long hair, right, over there. You remember his super long hair? He cut it all off.
Oh, that's where
He cut it
fucked
all
up.
off and said he didn't really like
He's a bum.
deserve
Can
it
he
in a
stop
sense.
it?
He wanted to earn kind of like almost in a sense like the hair and like that swag back because he acknowledged he's a rookie. He has been
Hey, Crazy Juice, my giant sister in the building.
Trenton Simpson, the former third round pick.
That's not cool, Tommy.
Middle linebacker. Struggled
Hey.
last year, which is why not only did they draft Teddy Buchanan,
Dude, the
they
Giants
also
suck ass. Oh my
gave
god, we
most
suck.
of their
We suck as much
undrafted
as
rookie
Dodgers.
free agent money to two inside linebackers.
No,
who
hell no.
did really well as well. It is no shot to say that if Trent Simpson struggles, Teddy could possibly fill in there beside Roquan. So we're
Hey,
excited, but we're also
Who
excited.
drafted
about the undrafted.
So is
Stutzman?
he-
Was
at
it the
this point,
Rams?
Is he like a
I like
third
Teddy
or
Buchanan.
fourth,
I think so, actually.
linebacker?
No, it was the Saints. Saints.
The
Stutzman?
Saints.
Dude, he was who I
I'm
wanted
excited
over.
about him, Papa J. Though
I wanted him over Nick Martin, dude.
but my
I
boy
like-
Jay
I-
Higgins and
I liked Stutzman for a while.
Chandler Martin from Memphis.
What, Sponge?
I liked Stutzman for a while.
Yeah, he's
I'm
good.
listening.
Yeah.
He was
Can I
supposed to be a
answer
first-
Dawn?
first
I know
round pick.
she asked McNiner, but I did see those pictures that she posted. It was really nice to see you there with Steph Sanchez, and it looked like you guys had a lot of fun at the game. So
Kenny, are you talking about Dylan?
Oh, they went to the
Sampson, by
game?
way?
I'm talking about Samson
Dawn
Simpson.
Dawn did, and she posted pictures on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
No,
So,
I meant like Samson and Delilah.
Oh, okay.
I'm
The guy
actually
who cut
looking
his
at him
hair,
right
so he
now.
lost all his power when he cut his hair.
I'm a little worried about the right guard position for the Ravens, though. Honestly,
More than the left guard.
like I was explaining this to my
Who's the left guard?
Actually, Andrew Voorhees in his limited snaps put up a 90+ PF grade. He
That's
looked
pretty
like
good.
the guy that I expected him to be last year. And if you don't know his story, he went down. What was it, at the combine, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, he was the combine guy. I was live when he went down. He was expected to be a 2nd-round pick. The Ravens had no picks left and traded back up into the 7th round to make sure they got rights for him before undrafted. Really thought he was going to shine last year. He started, got injured, and then he never got the job back after the injury. So he looked good. But Daniel Falele on PFF has a 0 on pass. He had like 5 pass rush snaps. He had a sack, a hurry, and a pressure. And I watched him get bull rushed. He lost 20 pounds this offseason, going from 380 to 360. He was a developmental right tackle. For some reason, they moved him to right guard at 6'8", 380 as a right guard. Cool. But there's a guy that writes for BaltimoreRavens.com that I talk to a lot.
Animal.
He's not the right fit for our system, and he didn't develop. And last year, I joked, when our offensive line coach died, did he literally with his last dying fucking words be like, I believe in Daniel Falele. And that's why Harbaugh won't give up on him. But he got straight bulldozed. And if he's starting and looks like that, Lamar's going to be in trouble. Lamar will get hurt at that rate. And I almost got banned from the official Baltimore Ravens YouTube for talking about it. Someone was talking to get banned. So I was like, man, we might have to look at right guard a little bit. That's all I said.
Damn.
And they were like, who's this guy talking bad about Daniel Falele? And I'm like,
put it out there.
the guy
Bro, I'm a YouTuber, you stupid ass.
on it. Sorry.
Okay.
You're
I'm a
putting
fan.
evil on the
Don't be.
I call it as I see it, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gotta
Levi,
be unbiased.
I
sometimes.
think what you're going up against is what a lot of Steeler fans have to deal with, which is that
Homerism.
they get
Which
in
at the same
trouble
time is the reason why
with
we drafted
people
3 offensive
who
linemen in the draft.
So Steeler fans get in trouble for daring to question the great and powerful Mike Tomlin and wanting a different head coach.
They do.
My
And
mom
not-
hates
And not being
Tomlin.
okay with just being over 500 and not winning any playoff games. And I feel like Raven fans in general don't like people, even Raven fans, questioning what the Ravens do.
Remember the Steelers were undefeated in 2020? They're the most fraudulent team in history. Oh my God.
I think it's gotten worse with the amount of coordinators and players and everything else that John Harbaugh has cycled through and used as scapegoats. I think
I'm gonna give you
it's very rare for someone like you to have the platform you do and just call it like it is and be a
I
fan
can't
and not let your emotions
confirm.
into it.
I can't confirm this, but to my knowledge of how things work, I'm pretty sure the Baltimore Ravens themselves officially ISP banned me at one point from the Raven forums. Because at that point, it was around 2013, I was talking about a player that I was like, hey guys, we're loaded. We have a young rookie. Basically like how Harbaugh kind of inhibits the development of younger players by favoring veterans. And I, at this point, was very favored. Fans can upvote on comments and stuff like that. And I was one of the most upvoted people in all of the forums consistently, earned all the badges, all that shit. And on this specific comment, I went on paragraphs, very detailed, talking about how we should have traded this guy. They wasted it. We ended up cutting him the very next year. There were teams calling for him. We talked about it, all these things. And then all of a sudden, my account, I couldn't log in no matter what. The password reset wouldn't work. And I'm pretty sure Baltimore Ravens ISP banned my entire shit. Yeah.
Wow.
But of course, the fans loved what I was talking about. A lot of, I got a fucking Greg Grossi thing where they just fire Harbaugh chant going on.
Hey, I'll take Daniel Falele.
I had 5,000 people in my channel with a fire Harbaugh chant going on because they refused to run the ball.
Spongy, nobody wants to play for Philly.
I would play for Philly, Sponge. Sign me, bro.
Philadelphia.
I jokingly, I'm going to go do the Ravens conditioning test soon. I'm just trying to find a day that's a little cooler here down in Southwest Florida.
All right.
So,
But
I sadly
Korey,
don't think you're gonna get that day.
so,
So,
It's what?
Spongy, how confident are you that you're not just gonna win Thursday, but that you're gonna decimate the Cowboys into the past century without
dude.
Micah Parsons?
The Cowboys
Wait,
are
don't
winning
we
that
play the
game.
Cowboys this week?
He's not playing.
Or next week.
No,
No,
she's talking about
Micah
the
Parsons is still
season
holding
opener.
out,
She's talking
Yeah.
about
and
the season opener.
so that's what I was talking about.
I heard the Rams might want to pick
Shit.
him up.
Yeah, but they don't have the
Pick
cap
him up.
space.
Yeah, not many people have cap space on.
That's true.
Funky.
That's very true.
Someone said they paid 4 firsts.
Cap.
He ain't even worth that. He's worth like a
Hey,
first
Levi,
at the
you know what
most.
it feels like of Parsons? No joke. It feels like the Giovanni and Clowney situation,
A little bit.
where he got like so toxic that even if he does end
But
up on another
I
team,
will
I
say,
feel like it's not going to work out.
You know what's funny?
Hey,
Talking
look who's in
about-
the chat. It's the Wales lesbian.
Actually, I
No,
was
Wow.
PFF
Kevin.
just
What an
released a
honor.
report today that was
What's
talking
up,
about
Notorious?
how and where pass rushers are winning. Like, who's the best outside pass rusher?
I've never
Or
seen
outside
Gav
mid-
not wear that wacky ass
Who's
hat
got the best
because he's in the
inside
sun walking
bull
the
rush,
sheep around.
spin.
Oh,
All of those.
Gavin, what's cracking, buddy? Saying hi to Tommy.
Do you know
Hey,
where Mike
Gavin.
wins the most out of any spot? Like
Gavin, Liverpool.
he wins by beating centers. Apparently, he lines up over centers and beats them with speed. If you take that
Ouch.
away or game plan
Ouch.
for it, it seems like all of his pass rush moves are just gone after that. Like,
Did you say ass rush?
so like
Can I-
the number one, of course, outside move guy, Myles Garrett, by far. Like, I've got like their win rates, their pressure rates, how many snaps they got. Like I've got a statistic that shows who's your guy?
Pipe down, bro. Pipe down, bro. Pipe down, bro.
Nick Bosa is on
Leave
the
that
list for
sheep
like
alone.
multiple move attempts.
Pipe down, bro. What's up, Gavin?
Wait, somebody asked me a question about
What's
the
up, Gavin?
Newsom.
I don't really respect Myles Garrett after all his shit with throwing helmets at players' heads
speeding
and
ticket.
practice and everything
Thank
else,
you very
and
much.
Speeding
playing the
ticket as well.
victim and all this other bullshit. And
Oh shit! Sorry.
That boy ain't right.
And like I said,
You asked
fifth
me
speeding
something.
ticket.
and the last straw for me was this offseason where he said that he wanted to leave the Browns because they were not serious at all
Oh, I know.
about
He sold out.
Yeah,
He was
I
like,
never
no money will
wanting
change my
to
mind.
win a Super
next
Bowl,
week."
and
He's
he
such
will
a
go
bullshitter.
anywhere for that. And then he signs for like what $40 million a year. Like,
He literally said, no amount of money will change my mind. Next week, Myles Garrett signs largest contract for NFL.
but did you see him on the Rich Eisen show? Like, he had like big fat crocodile tears, and he's breaking his voice. And he's like trying to like wear a soapy or something. Like, it was beyond ridiculous. Like,
Maybe
By the way,
he had
I
just
can't take
watched
the guy
Bulldogs
seriously.
go to
Eagles
heaven.
bench sponge was the number
All
one.
right, guys, I gotta go to bed. Shit, it's almost
Okay, I
9.
couldn't hear you, Levi.
Oh
It's
my
almost
God.
9.
Bye, Tommy.
Bye,
And,
Tommy.
It's
and
almost the winter.
Gavin-
I gotta get up at 4,
Bye.
man.
Ooh.
4 a.m. every
Notorious
morning.
GAV.
All right,
I
good night,
still hate
Tommy.
your boy,
Later.
but for you
Later,
of all
Tommy.
people, I am happy your 44 is still here, even though he is the bane of my existence, and I will hate him till the day I die.
Listen, Gavin's
But
in the chat, and he's a
you
big.
said you were gonna move on for him, and then you didn't have to. So congratulations, your Kyle Juszczyk is still here.
Oh, Levi, what were you saying?
I was saying last year, Milton Williams was the number one inside move guy in the NFL.
I
He
know he
won,
was.
dude, like fucking 45% on just 44
And
snaps.
I said when we were talking about the offseason and who we were gonna lose, I said he's gonna seem like the biggest loss, but he's not gonna be the biggest loss because I feel like a lot of it was Jalen Carter and the help that he gets.
Jalen
Milton
actually
Williams
did end
was-
up on a couple of these lists as well.
Well, I know, but like Milton got open because they were all worried about Jalen.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Jalen's on the center list as well. Apparently,
I
he
feel-
just
I
beats
feel like
centers
the
up.
the person we're gonna miss the most is Darius Slay.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
he did look good. I seen some clips from him
No,
from Steelers
I'm
camp.
just saying from that position in general, because that position after Coop and Quinion, it's No, it's very. It's not good.
You think your team stinks?
No.
Hey,
You're
Spongy,
starting to
how
make
worried
excuses.
how worried are you about the Madden curse?
What?
The curse of John Madden.
Yeah, how worried are you about him?
I'm not that concerned. Only
Yeah, I
because
wasn't either.
I
Until they
know.
happened.
I wouldn't take him in
like,
fantasy.
The cat seems concerned.
Hey, you know what? They did something that we couldn't do, which is beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So whatever happens,
I feel like even
the
if
Eagles shouldn't complain. Whatever. So
I feel like if Saquon does inevitably go down, I feel like we have the options behind him.
With Tanner McKee, the baddest quarterback on the planet.
No, he's a quarterback, Kenny. We're talking about running backs.
Who's a running back?
Unless
You
you
got
want to put
AJ
Tanner.
Dillon, Will Shipley, and
Who's at
who's the young guy?
shortstop?
y'all, AJ Dillon is a decent running back, but the dude just can't stay healthy.
Are you talking about Will Shipley?
Yeah.
Will Shipley's got some good potential, just like Trey Benson out there in Arizona.
He'll have like
No,
500 yards
Shipley
this
has
year.
more potential than Benson. I don't want to hear it.
Are you talking
The
about
thing with both of them
Trey
is
Benson?
pass
So-
protection.
So, Spongy, I gotta ask you, as an Eagle fan, which thing made you laugh more this weekend? Dak Prescott getting caught on a hot mic, telling the Rams that they will see them in the NFC Championship game,
So they beat the Rams already?
or Jerry
does that
Jones
sound so
on the
crazy?
blue carpet actually admitting that he will sell the soul, he will do whatever God takes to be talked about 365 days a year, and that's all he cares about is the Dallas Cowboys being the eternal soap opera that is never not talked about.
I feel like he's just trying to pump the value of that team up one last time to sell it off.
No, he's never going to sell it. Don't say that.
He'll sell it to a Ramco, propane accessories.
I think Jerry knows what he's doing.
Hank's taking over as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
He's selling it to Steven. Stop.
Boomhauer's the offensive coordinator.
I think Jerry got this. Y'all
So-
just chill.
Dale's the defensive coordinator. He's doing Bountygate all the time, Spygate.
Jared got this.
I have two questions. I got one for Spongy, one for Kenny. For Spongy, are you scared of the New York Giants?
I am.
And Kenny, when did you become a Cowboys fan?
1968 after the war.
No, but I'll answer your question real quick. I actually did not hear of any of those situations, but both are very hilarious in their own matter.
True that.
In their own ways. But Jerry will never sell that team.
Never.
Spongy,
Dak Prescott will always
you shouldn't fear the Giants, but you should fear that D-line, because I hate to break it to you.
I can fear the D-line.
That defense could be legit as long as
But-
they
Yo,
Okay.
not just
Oh,
the
let me finish and then you can answer me. Spongy, you don't understand how much shit that the New York media gave this team for getting rid of Saquon Barkley. You had Jason Kelsey come and kiss MetLife or whatever he did. Like, and the heartbeat is that Dexter Lawrence is getting up there in years, and he's coming off a really rough year while battling through injuries and still trying to stay healthy and being massacred by very ungrateful fans. If anything, I actually guarantee from this year, those guys, whether it's Abdul Carter or Brian Burns or Dexter Lawrence just himself, it's their mission to punish your team. Those guys, those three, are adamant to come after the Eagles. That's like their one mission in life, is to give you guys even a fraction of the pain they've had to deal with since Saquon went to your team and then won a Super Bowl. You don't have to fear Russell Wilson, their head coach, or anything else. But that D-line, it's their mission in life to make you suffer.
You know who most people forgot that's on that by the way, New York Giants D-line? Do y'all remember Terrius Alexander from Toledo, who we all fucking loved?
Yeah.
Thought should have been a third round. He's on that D-line now, too, developing behind them. Like
I saw him
YTC has
do
talked about him.
great.
I would fucking too.
Oh, speaking of YTC,
Yeah, we like Darius Alexander a lot.
speaking of YTC,
Exactly, like, and I was looking at the guys that are supposed to start beside Dexter Lawrence. Not that great, so I could see him possibly
We
cracking that
coulda
starting
had him.
lineup
So
like this
what
year.
I want to say,
Go ahead,
Melissa.
Spawn, sorry.
What? Okay, I think Dexter will definitely punish us. Try to at
That
least.
sounds so weird.
He's been okay. He's been trying to for years now.
Oh God, that sounds worse.
so
Seeds Island.
Kenny,
Well,
Sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Paulson
think
Adebo,
Abdul Carter-
Holland, so New Orleans and Saints additions at free
Oh.
agent safety and corner.
Man.
Sorry.
I don't think Abdul Carter is going to try and punish us. I think he'll actually have his worst game against us, just because one, he's still an Eagles fan. I don't want to hear it. And two, this O line is just too good.
But Saquon is a Jets fan.
Okay, and y'all know I have my issues with Fred Warner, but Fred Warner is an adamant Cowboys fan, or he used to be. Do you know how pissed off he was when he wasn't picked by the Cowboys for 3 rounds and then he became a Niner?
Oh no! But
If there's one thing that's guaranteed, Fred Warner will throw away his bias and he will destroy the Cowboys as a personal judgment for them overlooking him. So don't tell me that this Abdul Carter is gonna not do the same goddamn thing to the Eagles.
No, that's different because the Eagle. What did you want the Eagles to do? Trade up 29 spots to get him?
But do you actually think that this is something he's worked for his entire life to get to the NFL, and he's just going to roll over for your one team? When that is like a huge thing with this team to squash the.
I'm saying as I just don't think in his first game against us, I'm going to say the first game where he's at the link, I think maybe he's either going to have a lot of energy and go ball out, or he's going to have a little less energy and just not be as good as
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Someone's going to call him the N-word in Philadelphia because that's how a lot of the fans are. And then he's going to go ball out. He's going to be like, well, that's all I needed. And he's going to go. Penn State's fucking stadium is bigger, I think, than the Eagles stadium. If I'm not
so Levi,
he's used to that crowd.
Yeah, ours is bigger than yours.
Are you saying Eagle fans are horrible people?
Not all Eagle fans.
Not all.
Not all. But even Spongy will acknowledge there are a certain sect of Philadelphia.
Many.
Hey, you know what? We've been proven that it's not even the Eagle fans. There's this guy named Big Dom who will actually go and lay his hands on opposite defenders. This little punk bitch who gets away with murder, and he will do the dirty work.
I really think this Cowboys team is going to be in fucking trouble. Let's talk about that. I'm looking at their starting lineup right now on PFF, and I'm like, holy fuck, just everywhere I see holes.
So boring. Where I'm going to say this: congratulations to Jerry Jones and Brian Schottenheimer for beating
I saw
cancer.
them fucking carrying people on boards the other day at practice.
No, I'm saying
they were
beating
fucking
cancer
jokes.
because they both came out with their beating cancer stories today. But why is this national news?
Because Jerry, like
Because
Melissa said, Jerry Jones will be talked about every day.
Because everybody wants to harp on how Michael Irvin was standing right next to Jerry Jones and calling him out for how he's handling shit. Everybody else is making a big deal about Denzel Washington going on First Take and calling out Jerry Jones about how he doesn't know anything about winning anymore.
Denzel Washington did that? I didn't
So
hear about
their
that.
starting left tackle, according to PFF, is Tyler Guyton.
Is that what you telling
was
me?
ranked
That's what you're telling me, right?
73rd out of 81 tackles last year. So he is considered bottom 10 left or tackles. I'm sorry, not just left tackles in general in the NFL. Okay. Cooper Beebe, loved him last year. Kansas State player. Center.
Hell yeah.
But that's counting a lot on a rookie center to continue his, then they've got Booker, who is their first round pick, which I kind of like Booker. But again,
Tyler Buffett.
Spongy can talk about this with Steen. Counting on an Alabama rookie to start in at right guard can be a little rough in the NFL. Then
You
let's
guys
talk
are gonna
about.
be. You guys are gonna feel real silly when Dallas is mopping up teams.
No.
I
So-
think they're gonna have to
Kenny,
get that ball out of
Kenny.
his hand quick, and that like
Okay,
Kenny
but-
said though, they're gonna be passing a lot. There's no question about that.
There's gonna be a
That
lot.
defense
Yeah, but
is
that's
bad.
also when they get in the most
Dak-
trouble.
Dak MVP candidate this year.
So
You heard it. You heard it here.
So-
203.53.
You know, if
Cootie.
he does carry them to a
Cootie.
winning record, I will agree with you, Kenny.
So
But if
But
because
Okay,
he will
so-
have to do it single-handedly with
Whoa.
CD.
he will have to pull a
You know
Burrows.
what? If
Him
you
and
take
C, yeah,
it-
exactly. Him and CeeDee Lamb will have to pull a Burrow
Yeah.
chase,
Yeah,
basically.
Pickens will
But-
be the T. Higgins.
It could go
Whoa.
that route to exactly like the Bengals. They end up with a losing record.
Wait,
Yeah,
real
they're not gonna-
quick.
yeah, exactly.
How is
those
Dak
two ball
Prescott?
out in fantasy.
Hell yes.
How is Dak
fantasy.
Prescott gonna go after the MVP when last time he went after the MVP was because his division sucked? He doesn't have those 6 games guaranteed or 5 games guaranteed anymore to win.
If you take away Micah Parsons on the defense,
Rain
they're-
on our parade.
almost every player is in the bottom 50th percentile at their position or lower. Like, and they're
think you-
counting on multiple rookies to start.
And their saving grace
underestimation.
is supposed to be George
Yeah.
Pickens, who is like one of the most selfish receivers to
forgot
ever
about-
leave the Steelers.
Yo, he's
and
bad.
and you forgot something else.
Real
They
bad.
Case in
don't
point,
have a
remember when I talked
single
about Mozzie
starter
Smith was a
on the
bust and not a
D-line
first-round
over
pick, and they took him to
280
fix their run
pounds.
defense?
That's
He is
okay.
ranked 117th out of 118 defensive linemen, second
Levi.
from the bottom in all
Levi,
defensive
but How
linemen.
about they don't have a single starting defensive lineman
Over 300. Yep.
over 280 pounds?
They have a plan. Jerry's got this.
Yeah. Their
Like,
linebackers.
did they even
all-
address linebacker at all? Like,
No, that's the
aren't
beauty.
they still having just DB guys play linebacker?
So here's their starting linebackers. Starting middle linebacker Mike
Eric
Murray Jr. ranked 82nd out of 84 linebackers. So
Hooty hoo.
2 from the spot. Bottom. Laufu, starting Sam linebacker,
Maris
78th out of 84 linebackers. And then some rookie named Sanborn starting at will.
Damn,
That's
that
their
guy's a
starting
G.
linebacker core.
Wait, Jack
Bottom of the
Sanborn?
league, basically linebackers, with no defensive linemen over 300 pounds starting.
I heard he was a stud.
But like Kenny's saying, they might be passing the ball like crazy because that defense ain't stopping nobody.
Yo, listen,
their
you know what's
corners are
gonna
gone,
shock
their safeties are
everybody?
gone. Sorry.
You know what's
sorry.
gonna shock everybody? Javonte Williams.
Oh, he's gonna shock everybody by making
Who?
it to week
No,
2,
dude,
not getting
no.
hurt.
He couldn't win the starting job in Denver last year.
All right.
Who?
Kenny,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they
With that
playing?
offensive line? Are you kidding?
Jaden Blue.
Aren't
and
they playing the
Javonte Williams.
defenses of both the
Now,
AFC
Jaden Blue at
West
least has
and the
home run
NFC
potential.
East?
I'll
Yeah.
give you that.
I don't care how much you throw on the ball. The AFC West and the NFC East the defenses are going to pick on the Cowboys.
Because I think Jaden
Kenny,
Blue was like a
Kenny.
4-3 guy. So at least he's got the home run speed.
Javonte is gonna shock people by making it to week 5 without getting injured, but then week 6 he'll get hurt.
And then Jaden Blue takes over.
But
Blue takes
Jaden
over and
Blue is
Javonte
not a
Williams
3-down back in
gone.
the NFL right now. is the
When you
problem.
have to score 37 points against a team to beat them, it's gonna be tough. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what's crazy though? Get this. I know,
Well,
like
Pickens, you just throw that shit up there. Him and Lamb are just big guys.
I know
You can
that
take one
Patrick
jump.
Mahomes is the golden boy for the NFL.
Devontae
But how are the Eagles coming off a Super Bowl win against the
Ferguson.
Chiefs, and they have to go to Kansas City, but the Dallas Cowboys get the Chiefs to go to Gerald World on Thanksgiving and have that
It's
huge
Jared.
spotlight on them?
Siobhan Rebel
It's
Like,
Jr.
how fucked up is that?
They'll get their ass kicked at Jerry World. It's all good.
I'd actually.
Because
I'd
Jerry
blinds
got
his own
this.
players.
Jerry
I'd love
got
to see
this.
that.
Jerry Jones,
Hey,
please
hey,
hire me
hey!
as a
It's getting
scout.
late, guys. It's getting
Yeah.
late.
I was
What we
thinking
got
that.
going on for the rest of the
The
week
witching
here?
hours. The witching hours.
Anything? Anybody?
I
No,
might have
I don't
Jack
think so.
Friday, but I actually just found
I'll
out
probably
I
have
might
umpire. I'll probably have umpire this weekend.
draft on Friday. So
Nice.
Wait, did you just say no Jack Robinson? No.
It depends if I have to fantasy football draft and how long it takes. It is the 6-man league, so
No one cares
Should go by
about your
fucking
fantasy
fast.
football
Wait, is this
draft.
ours?
no.
Oh.
This is.
Are you not gonna do this
Chimera's
league?
dude? Man, fucking! I've got 3 people minimum that have said they're joining, and I'm still fucking waiting for them to join. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They don't like Levi.
I'm halfway tempted.
Another word.
Yeah, I know. I'm annoying as shit. So I'm halfway thinking sleeper league's not even gonna work.
I bet you are.
Yeah, that's why I don't even have brothers and sisters.
I
Ooh.
fucking.
I'm super annoying.
Kenny, you're just from Jersey.
My parents were like, "Nah, bro, this kid doesn't need any brothers and sisters. We're good."
All right, well, folks, it's always bang bang Niner gang. We're faithful to the
Oh,
band.
hell yeah.
I'm saying all the hashtags. We got Ravens, Eagles, 49ers, NFL news, preseason news, whatever, folks.
Savannah Bananas.
But we talk about everything here. But yeah, it's time for us to get out of here. I got more equipment to place, and tomorrow I'm actually sore.
Me and Kenny have
I've
a game.
probably put 100 anchors 7 inches plus deep into the ground.
Whoa!
Damn.
Pause.
And like always, fucked around.
Fuck the Rams. And Jim Everett.
Yes, Corey Davis said go 49ers and F all 31 other teams, especially
Yeah,
the
fuck
Rams.
the
All right,
Yeah,
man,
fuck around.
let's go play a game.
Hell yeah,
Bro.
fucked around.
And Eagles.
David,
All right,
did
guys.
you put
You guys have a good night.
107-inch deep by
Peace.
hand?